Everything broke. I hit the wrong button.
I
hit the wrong button.
There
we go. I fixed it. It's been a while since I've done this. Hello, you beautiful internet you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip. You are here for a very, very special evening. And yes, I think I can hear the players. Guys, can someone say something for me quickly?
Rear.
There
Hello.
we go. Fantastic.
Hello.
Fantastic. All right. So, welcome to Careful Cantrip. If you're new here, welcome. If you've just followed, welcome to the Tripper family. You are here for a very special event, the kickoff night of our Summer of One-Shots. Yes, Careful Cantrip is called out an SOS, ladies and gentlemen, to a whole bunch of guest DMs around the internet. And we've brought in one of the best. But it's a surprise. You won't know who it is. We'll get to that in a second, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, a quick thank you to all of you coming in tonight and all of the wonderful hype that's coming in. I see lots of bits. I see lots of follows. B-Town with 100, GF Powers with 100, Art Heart Studios. Thank you so much for gifting a new friend to us as well. Cross the Streams, thank you so much for the 5 new friends. Always thankful. Thumble's Edge, Cross Stream, and Acroseb. Yes. I know how to speak words. Thank you so much for the bits, guys. You are all wonderful. So, with that said, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we are Careful Cantrip. We do lots of fun D&D stuff around here, whether it be running games, talking about world building, or art stuff. So, welcome in one and all. To get us kicked off for the evening, I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Cee Cee CEO, Raina, to help me out. Take it away, girl.
Okay. Well, we'll do World Anvil first. So, World Anvil is, thank you, World Anvil, for sponsoring this episode. We have a fun little thing that you guys helped us out with last week. You picked Dave to create a race. Now we have to pick what voice he will read in. So, if somebody can roll me a D20 in chat, we will do the voice randomizer. So, exclamation mark D20. First number I see, we will use. Nice. What is that? 3? Is that a 3? Crimson Rockstar. Okay, hold on a second. So many screens up. Well, it looks like we have got Western.
Western? Well, I'll tell you what, partner. Let me tell you all about this World Anvil thing that we do around here. First and foremost, we like to create some fun things over on this channel to show exactly what can be done with the incredible system known as World Anvil. Last week, y'all asked me to go ahead and make a race, and boy, howdy did I make a race for y'all. This week, I'll be telling you about the Triptonians. The Triptonians, you see, is an odd people to say the least, known as worldly travelers. A Triptonian is very cultured, I mind you, but mostly filled with terrible jokes, I reckon. Their penchant for delicacies and fine taste sometimes shadowed by their need to have art commissioned to their food before they eat it. Goddamn strange old critters they are. Triptonian is a lover of all people and creatures, however, give favor to a mythical creature known as the Floof, are always referring to their toe beans. And while the Triptonians mostly 11 people, their culture was scarred by an ancient warfare no longer knowing why they could continue in this combat. For to this day, the Battle of the Cookie continues to plague their society, tearing families apart and friends. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, though, let me tell you. They still like to hang out with each other on Tuesdays. If you like these kind of things, go check out our friends over at World Anvil. They've got tons of prompts for you to go ahead and plug into your dang keyboard. And I reckon you'll have a damn good time, partner. Back over to you, Raina.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's amazing. So thank you, Dave, for that. We're sorry, World Anvil. And so fun things for y'all to know. If you use the code Careful Cantrip, you can receive 40% off any 12-month subscription on World Anvil. So, you know, if you want a World Anvil sub, I suggest you do that because who doesn't want 40% off? The other fun, exciting thing today is we're doing a giveaway! Yay!
Oh, I should start that. My bad.
Yes, please start the giveaway.
Very professional streamers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you to Mr. Armory. We're doing another cool t-shirt giveaway. The cool thing is that not only is it a t-shirt, but it is a t-shirt of your choice. How awesome is that? So to enter, just !roll, and you'll be entered. You only need to enter once. And then at the end of the episode, we'll do a randomized draw. And if you win, you get to pick a awesome t-shirt. If you don't, you can still go to their website and use the code CAREFUL for 10% off your entire cart purchase. Okay, I think that oh yes, I see something in chat, but do they have it in my size? You can choose any size you'd like from their website as well. So any shirt style that you want, they have lots of D&D theme shirts and any size you want. Okay.
Thanks so much. Lady Raina, you're the best as always. I guess I can stop talking like a cowboy now. You guys have been sitting there for roughly 5 minutes, and I know it's been killing you. Who is the guest DM for tonight? You'll never guess it. The one, the only.
Aha, you thought you were getting Hoagie, the ultimate wizard of the multiverse, but instead you got... Fucking hat. 1 second.
Flawless. We'll never know, ladies and gentlemen. We'll
Instead
never
it
know.
is I, Brandon the DM. Oh my
Brandon!
god, I cannot believe
When'd
it.
you get here?
Oh my god.
Oh,
wow.
timber my britches.
Hoagie only had 5 minutes, so he sent me from my maze that he trapped me in to have a little special DMing event for everybody. So here we are.
And thank you so much, Brandon, for coming and joining us tonight. You guys, if you don't already know, but I'm sure you already do, you can check him over out at the Cantrip Cast at twitch.com/tvorg, youtube.thecarefulcantripcast. Go check him out now. You'll find him no problem. Link in the description below.
Oh, we didn't
Like
think
and
this
subscribe.
clearly. The Careful Cantrip Cast presents the trash bin of chaos. All right. Boy. Well, that being said, anything else from you guys before we get everything rolling for the evening?
We do have one last thing for you, Brandon.
Okay.
We do.
As we do with most of our guests, you being the first to do this, we always provide an intro to make sure that everybody knows just how much effort we pretend to put into this stream. Thumbs up,
Welcome
everybody.
to Rentooki Island, everybody.
And with that, let's go ahead and roll the intro. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon, turning it over to you, my friend.
Let's take it away, everybody. I would say welcome to Rentooki Island immediately. However, that's not where this adventure begins. However, that's where it's going to get to shortly. Our adventure begins on the western coast of I gotta turn this music down. Holy shitballs, that's really loud. I am so sorry. Hold on a second. My eardrums, they hurt. They're bleeding. That's so much better. I almost had a stroke. Anyways, on the eastern coast of Alteran, a main medieval fantasy city in this realm that we happen to be in, lies a group of adventurers known as the Bog Buccaneers. The Bog Buccaneers are raiders, pillagers, and thieves from Rentooki Island that often make their way across the realm and different continents to steal the supplies they need to support their living back on their home island. Granny Piddle, Haroldson, Cee Cee, Sheev, you are currently on the beach in your SS Rentooki, a speeder boat that is made on Rentooki Island. In the in the driver's seat is a shupper named Brody as he awaits with the engine revving as you're waiting for your master Rentooki thief, Brick, to make his way out of the catacombs with the goods you were looking for. As you await, the water rippling, you hear a gunshot in the distance echo, and you look across the beach and see running out of a small entrance is a Rentooki. And if you don't know what a Rentooki is, they are, imagine a bipedal red panda with a turtle shell with big gazing eyes. He wears an eye patch and has a gun in his hand and wears a backpack that is essentially a bag of holding as he rushes down the beach. Gunshots. And you just hear, start the fucking boat. We gotta go. They found me. They caught me. We gotta go. We gotta go right now. He rushes forward and dive bombs onto the back of the speeder boat. And Brody turns around and says, all right, buckle onto your fucking seatbelt. We're taking off, as he grabs the shifter, pulls it back, and you guys take off into the ocean, heading back to Rentooki Island. However, you're being followed. You quickly turn around and see, as quickly as you took off on the speeder boats, two more SS Alterans, speeder boats that are oddly very similar to yours, are catching up to you very quickly. On top of them are two guards, and they slowly approach from side to side. Pull over right now! You guys are under arrest! You stole our goods! You stole our goods! Stop the boat and no harm will come to you! Everybody, roll for initiative.
There we go. Right
Let's
into
go.
it.
Let's go.
So while you're rolling for initiative, I'm going to paint the scene real quick. You're currently in the open water on a speedboat that's roughly 30 feet long. There are you four, as well as Brody, who is a shupper, a little shark person that's currently piloting and driving the boat to get back to Rentooki Island. And on both sides, to your right and to your left, are two other speedboats with two guards on them that are no more than 10 feet away, parallel to your boat currently. And you have Brick, oh God, breathing heavy as he takes the satchel on his backpack and throws it down onto the ground.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy, Brick. Are you all right, dear? You got a little smudge on your face there, young man. I'll walk over and lick my finger and wipe off the little schmutz on.
Thank you so much. Okay, that was good. But we got a fucking problem on our hands. As he pulls out a flintlock and goes, "We gotta take these guys out. If they find out where the island is, then we're fucked. Absolutely fucked. They're gonna come to our island, take all of our shit, and we're gonna go extinct again. Everybody on the island."
Rick, you know I don't like that language. When you talk like that, you're so angry. Oh,
absolutely, but we gotta go.
All right.
What did you get for initiative?
I haven't rolled it yet. It's going to be a solid 11 from Granny.
11 from Granny. Haroldson, what did you get?
15.
15. Cee Cee, what did you get?
That would be an 8.
An 8. And what did Sheev get?
Got a 14.
A 14. Okay, and I'm gonna get Brick and Brody. First up, Haroldson. You stand on this boat, seeing Brick breathing heavily. Speeder boat pulls up to the side. Action camera comes down, swooping in out of nowhere, almost live streaming this entire event as news stations try to figure out what is happening. Speeder boat next to you. Please, what do you do? And also introduce your character.
So Haroldson would be like kind of sitting in the back of the boat. He's clutching at a life jacket and he's breathing heavily. And you would see a massive Goliath monk, but he's dressed very formally. He doesn't look like he's dressed for battle. And he's got a lot of sunscreen like all over his face. And he's like, and he like stands up and he kind of hobbles over to the side. And I'm going to attempt to see if I can get onto the other boat.
Absolutely. Do me a favor, and it's only a mere 10-foot jump, but you can go ahead and roll me an acrobatics or athletics check with advantage due to your dexterous abilities.
That is gonna be... That's a nat 20 for a 27.
Way to start the game.
Yep.
Clearly,
You handing those out later, or?
without a beat, jump from your boat onto the boat of the Alteran guards as they go, hey, lay down. You just give yourself up. Just sit right. Hold tight. We see that you're giving up.
Then
What is your action?
he's gonna say, I hope I can remember my training. And
That's what you
then-
sound like?
Yes.
The voice does not fit the posture.
No, it does not. I'm going to use my action to perform an unarmed strike. And he looks like he's thinking about everything he does. He's like counting, like it's choreography.
Okay.
Okay, so that is going to be an 18 to hit.
That 100% hits one of the guards. There's 2 on each boat. Even they're essentially the same. Okay.
That's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to hit again.
Okay.
10 to hit.
That misses. You go to swing and go, huh! Dodges out of the way.
Shucks. And then I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have Sheev. You watch as Haroldson jumps from one boat to the other on your right-hand side. You stand, the party awaits Brody driving the boat viciously, trying to make his way back to Rentooki Island. Please introduce your character and what you would like to do in this action-packed sequence.
So I am Sheev. I am a human wizard, blade singer. My outfit basically just simple robe with a hood, like you can see here. Nothing too fancy. As I see Haroldson jump over, how many people are on the other boat?
Two.
Two.
Yes.
And they're, you said, within 10 feet?
Yes, the boats are parallel from your boat within 10 feet of the boat.
Excellent. More people to destroy. All right. And so as that, I ignite my Sunblade, and I'm going to cast Downwheel Strike, launch myself across to the other boat, and take my attacks on both of them.
Ooh, okay. Do you have any kind of ability that allows you to make this jump with ease, or are
It's
you
with 30 feet range, and it's a spell.
All right, you just swiftly
And then
pull your
afterwards, I
blade
can
out.
teleport within 5 feet of one of the targets.
Easy, absolutely.
So I get
Go ahead
one
and
attack on each.
Yep, go ahead and make your attack rolls as you yourself over to the other side of the boats. The two guards stand in confusion and shock. Go, oh no, they're magical. This is not good.
All right, so first one, that's a +8. So we're looking at a 16.
That hits.
And so that's 6d10. I'll just roll them here.
6d10. Holy shit balls.
So the first one, 34 points.
Would you like to finish him?
Absolutely.
Rare.
And then the second one, as I carve through him.
Oh, wait.
What?
No, I mean, that's they're screaming. Wait. As you slice him
And the
with
second one-
as you slice him with the sword, he stumbles backward, and you see he just falls into the water, just getting washed away with the waves.
13 plus 8, so that's what, 21?
That hits.
And I'll roll on D&D Beyond. Stop spinning. That's a great 42 points.
Holy
So-
I'm assuming, holy shit, I'm assuming you finished this one as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Same thing. Just swing with a vicious slash of the sword, and the wave alone, with the force of the damage, sends him flying off into the ocean. Brick looks at you and goes, "Yep, this is why I recruited you. This is exactly why you're here with us. Hell yeah, brother!" As he shoots his gun into the air in a high five motion. However, next up we have
So everybody like,
Granny Piddle. You stand and watch as Haroldson jumps to one boat and Sheev jumps to the other, making quick work of the two guards that were on that speeder boats. What would you like to do as you look to the left and see that the speeder boat that Sheev is on, while indeed it is still keeping up, there is no pilot on the boat, and you see it begins to kind of weave a little bit side to side.
So
as
somebody
she
knows how to
stands on
drive.
it.
And how far away from it is me?
About 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yes.
Oh no.
You see a little old squirrel-looking lady. She's, she's a passy. I think I said that right. A passy. I think I said that right.
Yeah, Grandma.
Okay. Her fur is a little matted from being the ages in the winds. But you see a little sidekick beside her, little sparkly-looking cat that looks rusted and from age and whatnot, Mr. Sparkles. And Granny will yell on over to Haroldson and say, "Haroldson, are you all right, baby? Do you need your inhaler, baby?"
No, it's okay, Grandma. I'm good.
Okay. I worry about you so much, sweetheart. Just be careful, okay? You be
Grandma,
careful.
leave me alone. I'm fighting.
All right. You gotta be yourself. I get
Yes,
it.
sir.
You're that age now.
Mr. Sprinkles looks up and goes, "Bork, bork, everything is fine. Bork, bork."
Oh, he's a good boy, Mr. Sparkles. Yeah, you're not so rusty. And I walk on over real slowly to the other edge. And I see that the driver's completely gone and think, "Oh, dear Lord, mercy." And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Hand, see if I can grab onto the wheel.
Ooh, yes, you
Let Jesus take the wheel, baby.
You absolutely cast Mage Hand with ease as it grabs, and you're able to kind of straighten it out slightly as you're driving forward. You see that the boat stabilizes that Sheev is on currently.
All
And for
right.
anybody in the chat that doesn't know what an apicai is essentially like a little furry monkey person. They stand about 3 feet tall and they're adorable.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those. Next up, Cee Cee. You stand in the center, looking back and forth. Haroldson still fighting the two on the right. The boat on the left stabilized with the mage hand of Granny Piddle. Brick is beginning to aim his gun as Brody drives. Please introduce your character and what you do as the action camera now freeze frame slides across you.
So you see also an apicai. Did I say that right? Apicai?
Yes, you did.
Apicide. Cee Cee is a Horizon Walker Ranger. Cee Cee is in a bedazzled life jacket, and she's very pristine. She's got her blue eyeshadow on, and she's got scrunchies in her hair, as you can see, and she's got her pretty little star that she puts on her face every day. And she'll say, like, oh my god, this is totally inconvenient for my hair. And
God
so
damn it.
TPK. TPK.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw an arcane ice cream truck down on all of you right now. It's from the Cantrip cash. You know what that means. Make it happen.
So there's 2 more that Haroldson is fighting right now. Or
Yes.
they okay.
Yes.
So Cee Cee will then say, oh my god, and she'll string back her bow, staying in the same ship. And actually, no, I lied, because I even said before we went live, don't let me forget to use Hunter's Mark. Cee Cee will cast Hunter's Mark on, I guess, the closest one to Harold. And then she'll string back her bow and launch it at the one closest to Harold.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Haroldson. Thank you.
Go ahead
Sorry.
and roll me an attack roll.
It's whoa! I rolled a 19, so that is a 29 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay, what would that is? Okay. So 3, 7, and then the Hunter's Mark is a D6. So that is 14 points of damage.
Oh, you pierce this guard with your arrow right in the side. However, it's not enough to kill him, as it slices the side of his stomach open, making a massive gash on the side, but he still stands.
She'll yell, "You did this to yourself, you know."
You guys robbed us. You did this. You fuck you, man. Lady, monkey.
I don't like that type of your language, young man. You better just slow it down.
We don't like when our capital city is robbed.
Oh, no, he didn't. I'm about to get my switch.
See anything else?
She'll just say, "It's a matter of perspective, okay? Robbing, taking, we're just borrowing. It's fine."
Your little turtle shell furry fuck friend over there shot one of our guards. As he points at Brick, and Brick goes, "Oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, well, I did have to do that, but you know." Anyways, that is your turn. Next up are the 2 guards, however, that are on the boat with Haroldson. They stand, and you see that one that is directly in front of you is holding a gun. He goes, "All right, you know I'm going to disadvantage on this roll, but fuck it!" As he goes to take 2 shots at you.
Inhaler.
Does imagine a 10 does not hit.
Sure does not.
Yes, thank disadvantage. The second shot, he got a nat 2 on the first roll. I'm leaving nat 1s, and funny, he does not. However, 2 shots as you duck, weave away from the bullets. However, the one about 10 feet from you on the opposite side that is not in your face, it goes, "All right, I want you to lay down right now and tell your friends to give it up, or I'm going to blast you."
No way.
Blasting time it is. Does a 17 hit.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, and the second shot does where's it at? 16 on die, so a 21 hit.
Sure does.
Okay, you get blasted for. First shot does 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second shot does 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
You guys see as a guard stands in this boat and pulls out a flintlock and just double taps onto Haroldson onto the boat.
Grandma! Grandma, they're shooting at me.
Oh no, they don't, baby. That's not how we do around these parts.
Next up is going to be Brick and Brody. Brody is driving violently, freaking out, goes, "Oh, guys, please hold on. I don't want to lose any more friends this evening. We're almost to Rentooki Island. Just take care of the guards and hurry up." As he continues to use his turn to drive the boat to make sure it's going smoothly. However, next up is Brick. I want everybody to do me a favor and roll me a perception check if you could.
Okay. 4.
14.
6.
Is that going to be a
Makes
solid
sense.
9 for Granny?
Wow. Cee Cee, you're the only one that notices this. As you see that Brick is like, "Don't worry, Brody, we'll take care of him." As he's pulls his gun up to point at the 2 guards that are on the boat with Haroldson, but you see he's weaving back and forth, and you see his left hand is over his stomach, and you see that blood is gushing out of his stomach. He goes, oh, fuck me. As he hits the ground, and you see that his hand moves, and there's a bullet wound right in his stomach. As you see blood is squirting out of the hole.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ew, there's like so much blood on this boat.
It's all
Brody
right,
turns
Cee Cee.
around and goes, "All right, everybody, I think we're..." Oh my God, Brick, no! Top of the order. Haroldson, you are up. These 2 guards on this boat with you just shot you, one in front of you, shaking his hand as he cannot get a good shot on you. What would you like to do?
Haroldson will take several deep breaths, and then he's going to unarmed strike. I don't know, one of them.
The one
Whichever
probably
one.
directly in front of you? Yeah.
Sure. 24 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
That's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning.
How would you like to finish him?
Haroldson will be kind of like a little distracted with what's happening with, is it Brick? Brick's the dead one?
Yeah, he's not dead, but he's on the ground
Like
bleeding
looking?
out, yes.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, you did not see him.
Oh, I
Cee Cee
didn't.
is the
Okay.
only one that noticed this.
That really hurt, you little son of a bitch! And then he'll like knock him right in the face.
He just gets knocked into the ocean as he skips across the water. Anything else?
I will use my second unarmed strike on the other guard.
over.
That's going to
Yep.
be 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Punch, he goes, "Weave."
Bonus
He
action.
says weave as he weaves. Yes. bonus
Third
action.
unarmed strike. Ooh, monks are fun.
Yes.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Look at that. That is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, yeah. You You break his nose as you see blood begins to fall from the nostrils. He goes, "You're going to pay for that. We throw you in the cellars."
You can try. And
Oh,
I'll
it's
push up
gonna-
my glasses.
It's going to happen. Next up, Sheev, you are on the boat to the left-hand side. You see a mage hand is controlling it, keeping it straight, and along the same path that your current boat is. What would you like to do? Would you turn around and see that... Didn't see Brick faint, but you no longer see Brick standing up. But you see on the opposite side, about 20 feet from you, or sorry, 30 feet from you, is Haroldson fighting the last remaining guard.
I would like to then jump to our original boat. Then go back. Do I
Okay.
need to make a check for that?
Yes, if you're not using a spell or anything, then yeah, roll me an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever you prefer.
Acrobatics +8, so 19.
Yes, you easily make the jump.
As I go back to the other boat, and there's one more guard and facing Haroldson,
Yes, you
right?
see Haroldson is duking it out with this guard currently.
All right. The guard that he just dropped, can I see his weapon on the ground next to him?
Do me a favor, roll me just a straight luck check to see if it didn't fall in the water with him.
What's a luck check?
Just roll me a d20.
All right, D20. I got a 12.
Yes, you happen to see that it is kind of sitting on one of the seats. When he got punched by Haroldson, he dropped the gun as it landed on one of the passenger seats of the boat.
I'm going to be like, oh, it looks like he dropped something. And I'm going to reach out with my hand. I am going to cast Catapult, pick it up, and launch it into the guy standing.
Wow. Okay. What's the deck saving throw for catapult?
Yeah, deck 16.
Okay. 7.
All right, so I'll roll 3d8. So I'm pistol whipping him then for 14 points of damage.
Oh my god. He is concussed as you take the pistol and just hit him in the side of the head. He begins to rock back and forth. Well, you just need to. Where that? Who hit me? As he looks around, confused and dazed. Anything else, Sheev?
That'll do it for me.
Okay. Next up is Granny Piddle. Do me a favor, since you are on this boat and you had some perception and you probably heard the fall of brick, you can go ahead and I'm just going to say this, you probably see it by now at this point.
Oh,
You look down to the ground and you would see, because you are on that boat indeed still, and you see that brick has hit the ground.
Oh,
Blood gushing
dear
from his
baby Jesus, not breaking. Slowly rush over to his side as quickly as a grandmother could. Oh, dear boy. I'll reach into my granny bag and see if I have anything. It's some cloth or something along those lines to press against the wound.
Okay. Do me a favor, roll me a medicine check.
Oh, Granny don't know how to do those. That's going to be a natural 3.
You take your cloth and try to compress where the wound is squirting blood out from, but you push a little too hard. And you see the rag just gets soaked with more blood, and you see Brick coughs and some blood comes out of his
Brick,
mouth.
no, baby. I don't know my own strength sometimes.
He's going to roll a death saving throw as
Brick.
you push on the wound too hard.
Oh, that's a little disturbing.
Brick got a 9 on his death saving throw as you see that he's bleeding out more, and blood is beginning to soak the bottom of the boat.
Okay, not a 1, but okay. Well, just I'll try and reposition it a little bit better. See if I can stabilize him somehow.
Okay. You can try again on your next turn if you like to, unless you have some sort of action. I allow medicine checks as a bonus action.
I think I'll see how well he's doing in a minute, and worst come to worst, I might have. Granny might have something to do. I always got something in my bag. Don't
Okay.
worry about that.
All right. Next up is going to be Cee Cee. You stand on this boat, pissed off that it's so hot outside. The water from the waves and the boat splashing against you, definitely ruining the star that is painted on your face. You see that there's one guard remaining that is stunned and dazed that Haroldson is fighting, but you do look down and you see that Brick is coughing up blood as Granny Piddle's rag has done more damage than good.
All right. I guess okay, Granny Piddle, just move over. Let the professional do this.
It's my arthritis. I push too hard with my arthritis.
Okay, there's just way too much blood on here for me. And Cee Cee will kneel down and cast Cure Wounds. She'll put her hands right on top of the gunshot wound. She'll cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay. You cast Cure Wounds for how much?
That is 5 plus what? Sorry. Spellcasting ability modifier +2. 5 plus 2, 7 points. 7 points.
7
healing.
points. You see that some life begins to kind of shine and glisten in Brick's eyes once more. While he is not bleeding out and dying, you see that he is still very injured and hurt. As you're looking at the wound that was on his stomach, as you're casting your Cure Wounds, you would notice that there was no exit hole. The bullet is lodged inside of him somewhere as he is in immense pain right now. Not dead, stable, but still very slowly moving as he looks around and goes, Oh, thank you so much for that, Cee Cee. Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. This absolutely sucks balls. We gotta get back to the island. Get it sorted, the medics. Get this fucking bullet out of me. Hurry up. Somebody take care of that last guard. Please, we gotta go. Next up is indeed, however, the last guard. He looks at Haroldson and goes, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Drops his gun. He goes, all right, let's fucking rock and roll then. Let's go. I may got a grade 2 concussion, but I'm ready to fucking go. As he's gonna
Hit me with your best shot, buddy.
I will. 14?
Yeah, that hits.
14 hits. Wow.
Yeah.
He hits you for 3 bludgeoning damage, just hit me with a best shot, poof, right in the nose. Yeah, how about that? One more of that? I got more where that came from.
He's dizzy and trying to refocus.
These hands are rated G for Goliath, and I'm ready to fucking go. That's 20.
At 20?
Yeah, he just punches you again for 6 bludgeoning damage. You guys look as Haroldson gets audibly just rocked again.
He starts making these weird sounds. Ow! Really just nasally and unattractive and just altogether uncomfortable sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top of the order, Haroldson, you were up. You can tell that this guard is completely fucked up. He's got blood dripping from his head. There's a giant gash where the gun hit him. He's also got a nice shiner on one side where you punched him previously. What would you like to do?
How much damage was that second hit?
6.
6.
Yes.
Okay.
You took 3, then 6. This is just a strength modifier.
Are you
Okay.
down?
No, I'm not down.
I don't think you're actually level 10. I don't think you're
Haroldson will like try to steady himself and fix his glasses. And then he's gonna go, I've had about enough of you. And then he'll hit him, unarmed strike.
Okay.
That is gonna be a 24 to hit.
How would you like to finish him?
Woo! He'll like rev his fist. and then he'll go, ah!
Knock him off of the boat into the water. As he sinks into the water. The guards are gone. Brick on the ground still in very much pain. Haroldson, you end up making your way back over to the boat in the middle, and you see the 2 boats that no longer have pilots or that are controlled by any guards begin to kind of drift off on their own. And you see action movie style as the boat that you're on rushes forward. These 2 boats collide. And an explosion in the water happens as you ride off. It's closer to Rentooki Island. Explosion in the background.
Ow.
Continue to drive forward. Action scene. Perfect timing with the music too.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
I should change it right now, or else
Yeah.
now's the time. Now's the time.
Hey, into something a little more serious if you could.
Okay. Do serious.
Brody turns around. He goes, all right, everybody. Home free. We just got to make it a little farther. Brick, you need to hang on there, buddy. We're almost there. We're going to get the goods back to the island. We're going to give them to the elders. They're going to make some cool shit for us. We're going to get paid a lot of money, and it's going to be great. And we're going to get a nice drink over at the Drifting Sands bar. I'm not losing another friend today.
Is the bullet still in him?
Oh, 100%.
I'm going to attempt to go around. This might hurt a little bit. And I'm going to try to use telekinesis to pull it out of him.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
I want you to roll me a medicine check.
Medicine?
Well, an Arcana check. Do me an Arcana check.
Okay, I can do those.
Yes. It just makes sense. Regular Arcana check, yeah.
All right, that's a 14 plus 8. So what's that? 20 something?
Okay, yes. You
It's
wave your
22.
hand over the bullet wound and just whoop, you feel the metal shaking, and you see almost like a reverse gunshot shoots out of Brick where the exit hole or the entrance hole was. More blood squirts out. He does take 3 piercing damage as it shoots out of him and goes, oh! No, we're good. I'm okay. Oh,
Would you like a souvenir? And I try to hand it to him.
fuck you, man. Not funny.
I'll just toss it over.
I
to
hate
him.
being shot. I hate being shot. This happens way too often on these trips. He continues.
Well,
to
Be
bitch and
more
complain
careful next
mode,
time.
as he is still slow to move and get up, but he starts to kind of sit up as the boat against the waves. Everybody, if you could, as you see Rentooki Island in the distance, closing in, if you could roll me a perception check.
Ooh. What do we see? Ooh,
Oh,
that was
okay,
great.
now.
Ooh, I got another 4.
21 for Cee Cee.
20
What are we rolling?
as
Sorry.
well to Granny
Perception.
Piddle. She wiped off her glasses.
Perception. 18.
18. I'm going to roll one for Brody as well since he is piloting. He doesn't notice this as he's turning around, checking on Brick to make sure he's okay. However, Cee Cee and Sheev, you see that ahead of the boat, maybe a couple 100 feet away, but on an oceanic standpoint, it's not too far, that a wave
Uh-oh.
is rising, oddly enough, in front of you at a very rapid rate. As the wave continues to rise, Brody then does turn around and goes, "Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I did Brick's voice by accident, but that's not good."
Brick, you sound so
He
different.
doesn't know what to do. He takes the boat to the steering wheel of the speeder boat, tries to weave left, weave right, but cannot get around this wave as suddenly the water falls down and you see revealing itself, splashing out of the water, is the unfortunate and legendary Mother Tide, which is a essentially a kaiju-sized electric eel that circles Rentooki Island on a frequent basis, feeding it for food. The electric eel splashes out of the water, and the wave is so great and grand that it crashes into the boat.
That sucks.
You all fly forward into the water. Splash. Boat destroyed. And everything goes black.
Take the wrong.
It's quiet. It's eerie. You all wake up on shore. The sun is beginning to set. It's late evening at this time. And you all awaken to a couple Rentooki and Abasai just kind of like poking you guys. Going, are you okay? One of the Rentooki looks, and this is Lisela. She is the leader of the Bog Buccaneers. She looks down at all of you as you're drenched in water and soaked. We saw in the distance the Mother Tade rose out of the water and destroyed the boats. We weren't sure if you were going to make it back to shore alive, but luckily you drifted here. You all look around and you see that there is indeed Brody, Granny Piddle, Haroldson, Sheev, and Cee Cee. However, Brick is nowhere to be found. A very luscious and beautiful beach that you usually go to party on, vacation on, have a nice drink, and get utterly shit-faced and go surfing. However, in this moment, you look around and you see the wreckage of the boats. Some scrapes, some bruises, some battering of yourselves from the wave that hit you as you landed upon the shore, and quite a few Rentooki and Abasai concerned. Lisela, however, very curious, looks around and goes, Was Brick with you all? Where is Brick?
I'm certain that he was. He was a part of the conflict on the boat.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was.
Brick went off onto the mission with all of you, correct? And he is, oh my God, as she stares out into the ocean, and you see that Brody kind of like finally comes to, shakes off back and forth, and goes, Brick, no, Brick, where's Brick? Brick, no, Brick! He starts scuttling back and forth along the beach, yelling, Brick, where are you? Brick! As you see the look of sadness comes across all the Rentooki, the Strupper, and the Abasai that are on this beach. The waves begin to, almost by mere coincidence, calm as you hear no signs or see no signs of your friend Brick.
Well, what do we do? There's got to be something that we can do.
Oh,
I don't
now,
know,
I tell you, Brick he's a resourceful boy, always has been. Granny gonna reach into a nanif pack and pull out a small ball and throw it down on the ground. Begins to pop out and change in form to a little motorized scooter with little twigs and whatnot attached to it as she sits down. Now, I tell you what, we're gonna go find Brick, and he gonna be all right. He a tough boy. I known him since he was just this little boy thing right here.
You see that Lisela approaches you, all of you. Brody on his knees, almost crying and sad, and the rest of the Rentooki, specifically because he was a Rentooki also, and a shared sadness amongst all of them. Lisela puts her hand on your shoulder, Piddle, and says, There's something you need to know about Brick. Brick cannot swim.
Are you telling me Brick doesn't float?
We have shells. They're very heavy.
I thought the shells made you swim! Oh, what a
No.
poor Brick!
Those are
Oh.
the deep sea Rentooki, as she points at a different Rentooki that's blue and goes, They could swim. We, however, cannot. My fellow Bog Buccaneers, I see that your mission was somewhat of a success. And she looks down and sees the bag on the beach with the supplies needed. However, the reality is, I do not think that Brick survived this encounter.
Well, hold on just a second, because suppose that he held onto a piece of driftwood or something of that sort.
We will send scouts among the beach to look around and see if Brick did somehow survive this encounter. However, my worst fear is that he belongs to nature now. Please, come back to Bogmore, get yourself a drink and some rest. You are still getting paid, of course, for your duty and your services. However, I think maybe you should all take some time off, relax. The loss of a comrade and a friend can weigh a lot on one's heart and emotions.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
How are y'all being so calm about this? This is Brick we're talking about.
Brody runs over to Granny Piddle and goes, yeah, Brick, we were friends for so long. What's happened? I've known him for like 3 years. He's always been here for me. He's like, he's crazy and always wore an eye patch, even though he didn't need to. But like, oh my God, guys. You see this?
I just want it to be known to everybody that bears witness right now that Cee Cee tried to save Brick. She tried to save Brick.
She did try. She tried so much. She healed him and everything. And she ripped the bullet out of his stomach. It was kind of fucking cool. And I got so distracted by the bullet getting ripped out of his stomach, I didn't see the mother tie there. And if I would have seen the mother tie there, I would have been able to avoid it. I just couldn't.
Don't blame yourself.
That's my fault. I was piloting the boat.
There's just absolutely no sense in any of that.
You see that the rest of the shepherd companions that are on the beach right now, they approach Brody and they give him a hug and they help him up. And you see they, give him some compassion and try to calm him the best they can. They take him to Bogmore, which is the northern village. It is a mere not even mile from where you are currently at this side of the beach. Heartburn, sorry. That is not even a mile from this side of the beach. And everybody approaches. You continue in sadness and make your way to Bogmore. You get paid, and it's nice, but it doesn't feel as good as it would if Brick was here to celebrate with you. You all go to the Great Mud Spa, which is a tavern and mud spa that is here in Bogmore, that's in the swampy, marshy area, and begin to sit and have a drink. The night is long, tiresome, and as you wait and wait and wait, no signs of Brick, no fallen bodies across the shore. It appears that Brick indeed was lost. Some days go by and everybody is very sad. You're taking some time off and relaxing, waiting to just hear something, but you don't. And as each day passes, you believe more and more that Brick is gone, and it's unfortunate. As you go to the Bogmore Spa once again to kind of wait, as it is your typical meeting place as adventurers and, buccaneers and raiders, Brody is not with you right now. He did not make it today. You look around the tavern, and it's very unusual for him because it's like clockwork. You guys came at the same time every day, enjoyed a drink, you would wait. But Brody specifically was very emotional with the loss of Brick. He's not here.
Where do you suppose he is today?
I guess it is kind of weird. But I mean, how does my hair look today? Because I was thinking that it's kind of good that I could spend some money on getting my hair done since Daddy cut me off of my allowance.
Your hair looks beautiful. So let's not worry about that now.
Cee Cee, I gotta say, Cee Cee, I just really love your hair.
Oh no. Oh well, thanks. I guess I like your glasses, I guess.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
that's so nice of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to say, I don't think I know where Brody is.
We know where he is. He's at the bottom of the sea.
No, that's Brick.
No, that's Brick.
Sheev, how could you
Damn it,
forget our
Sheev.
friend's name?
He's looking for Brick. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, shit. When did our world get so sad?
What are you talking about? People go missing all the time.
Oh, Sheev. My poor boy. My poor boy. But at least there's a young love that's happening in front of my eyes. My dear boy, Haroldson, finding the love of his life after all these years.
Grandma, stop.
What is it,
You're
baby?
embarrassing me.
No, don't worry. You gotta be yourself. Just be yourself.
Like
my
very
God.
dramatically. Turn
Are
red.
you? Oh my God, are you talking about me?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves as we are. There's always the tryouts. The tryouts.
The tryouts?
Yeah.
The tryouts.
Well, you got to get certain people's approval, like Granny's, before you can Date a boy like my dear son, grandson Haroldson.
Oh, I don't think. Okay,
Wait a
well,
minute.
maybe we should just focus on trying to find Brody. I mean, he's kind of important to us, right? So, does anyone have a way of contacting him, or can we think of like places that he goes when he's really sad? Because I know he's been really down since we haven't been able to find Brock.
Do me a favor and
Rick.
Rick.
Rick, fuck,
Y'all
sorry.
forgetting his name already. It's been just a few days.
Do me a favor and roll me like a history or intelligence check to see if you can remember about where Brody goes.
Oh, that was bad. History. Oh, 8, 9, 15.
15. You would know that Brody would probably go to one of the southern shores on the drifting sands. That is a very common spot where everybody used to go. You would all go there as friends, heroes, and adventurers to kind of celebrate. You know, that's where you usually go to celebrate your successful raids and your pillages. Is you get some drinks, you go there, you sit at one of the sandbars and just enjoy the sunset, go swimming. And it was one of your favorite spots.
Maybe we should like check out the southern shores. We used to go there all the time. What do you think?
Okay, I just have to make sure I pack my SPF 60.
Okay.
That's
Well,
one of the makeout points, is it?
Okay.
would you,
Well,
would you-
it's a lot better than just hanging around here all day and just hoping to see him.
Yes. So it all comes to your thought and conclusion that you should probably head to the southern shores by the drifting sands, the usual hangout spot when you are celebrating. You make your way there. It's a mere few mile walk from the Bogmore Tavern, the Bogmore Tavern. And you see that it's a very calm and quiet day. Not a lot of people are at the drifting sands right now because it is kind of a day of mourning. Brick was a very well-known name across the island, and nobody's really celebrating at this time. However, you do see sitting at one of the sandbars, because there are these like bars that are kind of like across the drifting sands where you can order like drinks and whatnot. You do see that Brody does sit there. And it looks like he has a drink on the table right in front of him, but not so much focusing on the drink, focusing on something in front of him, scribbling, writing really fast, kind of like looking back and forth, flipping pages and going violently, just flipping, writing, going back and forth and looking. As you approach, you see that Brody looks over and goes, "Oh, guys, hey, what's going on?"
And why don't you tell us? You're the one who decided to go off on your own.
Well, I mean, we used to come here a lot, you know, like together as friends and adventurers. And I remember something one day that Brick used to tell us all the time, or tell me at least all the time, was I've come to the, he begins to like kind of cry a little bit. I've come to the conclusion, understanding that I think that Brick I think he's gone. And you know what? It sucks, but I think it's fine. But there was one crusade adventure he always wanted us to go on together. And that was Deadwood Isle, the treasure that lies in the center of the island. He always wanted to do it. He always wanted to go. It was the ultimate heist, the ultimate plan. There's enough treasure on there and gems and riches and jewels we could retire forever. And it was something he always wanted to do. But as we all know, going there is kind of forbidden because of the curses and the monsters and the creatures. But I would really love to honor Brick and do the mission. He thought that was going to be his penultimate crusade. And if we do that, we go there, we get what he wanted, bring honor to his name. And I don't know from there. I haven't gotten that far yet. I just want to do something in his name and his honor.
I think that sounds totally wonderful. I think we should do it. Why not?
If that's what's going to make you heal, baby, then that's what we're going to do. Randy,
Well, I
be
mean,
right here with you.
on top of making this heal, I think it's also gonna, I don't know, maybe help us with I don't know, maybe we could retire pretty early. Apparently there's some really nice stuff on that island.
Then what are we waiting for?
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, going there is kind of forbidden. We're not supposed to go there. He begins to explain to you the history of Deadwood Isle. Essentially, Deadwood Isle, about 20 years ago, was the original island where the Rentooki made one of their first homes. However, a plague and a curse afflicted the island, causing most of the Rentooki that were able to survive this illness and disease to move out and come to the main shores of Rentooki Island where they are today. There is a remains of a village there, and there are horrid creatures. Going there is utterly forbidden because who knows what kind of illnesses, curses, and diseases lie there. However, the reason that Brick knew about there being a treasure there was because a long time ago, one of the elder Rentooki named Seluni, made her way back to the island to try to find a cure for this illness and this disease that would never spread again. When she left the main shores of Rentooki Island to head to Deadwood Isle, she took with her a bunch of spell components, shards, magic equipment, gold, anything needed she would need to use to cast spells or last her a very long time to come up with a cure for this illness. It was known that Seluni was very wealthy, very smart, and had access to certain things that most people on the island wouldn't. Seluni never returned to Rentooki Island, which means that whether she be dead or alive, the material she brought there could very well still reside. So like everybody, I know it's a forbidden place to go to, but you know what the people on the island don't know won't hurt them, right? We come back, we get the rich, we kind of do whatever the hell we want to do, you know?
I mean, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission, correct?
And we're doing it in Brick's memory. So, I mean,
Exactly.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
I have things that help us be really sneaky. So I think it'd be kind of fun.
Well, I have to say that I don't have anything else planned. So
Excellent.
Okay. Well, that being said, then he looks over the bartender and you see that there is a gnome bartender there. His name is Bradley. He's just like staring at everybody as you have this conversation. He goes, "Oh yeah,
You heard
Oh.
nothing.
yeah, I was gonna say I heard absolutely nothing. Brody, you got that gold we were talking about?" He goes, "Oh yes, of course." And you see he tosses him like a satchel of gold. And he goes, "Don't worry, I gave Bradley here my life savings. He's going to keep his mouth shut because I'm fully confident we're going to make our way to Deadwood Island, get all these riches, and I'll never need my life savings again." So he continues to discuss his plan to get there without being noticed. He tells you that he hid his boat somewhere in the Tide River, which leads out into the ocean, and you can get there pretty well unnoticed and with ease. As he continues to discuss the game plan moving forward, he takes you to the Tide River as the moon begins to come up. It gets darker and more quiet across the island. And rather than starting the boat, he just kind of lets the river naturally take its down the river into the ocean as he sets forth to Deadwood Isle. Ooh, I like that intro of the music. That was perfect.
Tried.
The boat starts up, but he puts it in low gear to not make a lot of noise. As the moonlight shines against the oceanic waters, you approach Deadwood Isle, which is a mere couple miles away from the island itself. However, when you approach, it does look different than Rentooki Island. It's not lively. It's not bright. It's not green. Shards of rock and broken ships and vessels scattered amongst the outskirts of the water. The trees almost all dead. The sand, rather than being a bright yellow and white color, more murky, dirty, brown. Skeletal remains scattered across the beach of different sorts of creatures from the island. Some fish, some foxes. Surprisingly, a couple Rentooki. He boards the boats against one of the dunes, drops an anchor, and as soon as you look at the island, you can feel just the most odd vibe. It feels cold, feels scary, feels dark. Unlike a feeling you've never really had before. Brody looks at all of you and says, "So, this is it. This is Deadwood Isle. We, as far as I know, anybody that's ever come here has never made their way back."
Well, let's change that, shall we? And as I say that, I cast mage armor.
That's the game plan. Now, at the center of the island is the old Rentooki settlement. Never had a name. It wasn't there long enough to really have a name. It was just called Rentooki Village, simply put. If Saluni went anywhere to practice her studies, tried to find a cure for whatever illness or curse that was on this island, she's probably there, as that's where most of the civilians were. And if there's some sort of, I don't know, case study or clues, it's probably where she would have started. Now, like I said, it's been 20, 30 years since Saluni left, and she was never heard from again. But something about this place, just looking at it at nights across the ocean, tells me there is some sort of life here. I don't know. That's just me, though. I have fever dreams a lot, and sometimes get really confused, and I'm not sure if it's a nightmare or a dream or what. But that's the general gist of it.
I don't know. Sometimes dreams are important.
Sometimes, or maybe I just drink too much. I don't know.
Well, I think that wherever is most likely that her stuff is, then and that's where we should go right away, because I have to say that I don't like it right here very much.
Yes. Let's proceed with caution and be very careful.
Now, hold on before we go. There's something very important I have to give to all of you.
What is it now,
Yeah.
Grandma?
It could say, Haroldson, you calm down, boy. It could save your life.
Whatever, Grandma.
Reach into my granny fanny pack. Now reach my arm in and pull out a large swath of cloth and hand it out, one out to each of you. Now, I made you some shawls on the way over. It's a little bit nippy. You just kind of put it over your shoulders. It's okay. Don't worry. You're going to be fine and comfortable like this.
How big is this in comparison
What is
to
this?
like Haroldson?
Oh, extremely small. It's like maybe covering part of your shoulders.
He like really awkwardly puts it over his shoulders and he's like, like sighing dramatically.
Not great, baby. Don't worry.
Well, thank you, dearie. And I just tuck it into a pocket.
Very well.
Yeah, Granny, Nana, I can't wear something like this. I hope you understand, like it just messes with my entire aesthetic. So yeah, sorry, but I'll keep it. She'll put it in her.
It's all right. You just
her
want to
satchel.
break Nana's heart? That's fine. And I'll pull out my mobile scooter and throw it on the ground, hop in, and just start moving.
You pull out your scooter. You see that Mr. Sparkles, Mr. Sprinkles,
Mr. Sparkles?
Mr. Sparkles, the cat, goes, "Bork, bork, I shall ride with you," as Mr. Sparkles jumps on the back.
Oh, come on up. Yeah, Mr. Sparkles. I'm glad someone in this world still has time for Nana as I
Mr.
drive away.
Mr. Sparkles, however, looks terrified as he looks the robot, even as a robot, just looks and just you can see just the shaking of the metal and the clunking go, "Bork, bork, I do not like this, bork, bork."
It's fine, dear. Just quiet back.
Very well. Kind of like hides a little bit. You all begin to approach forward, and you see that rather than there being greenery and shrubbery and lively nature, it's mostly dead. The grass, brown and black, the trees rotted, no leaves really to be seen or found. You all hear an eerie "Moo."
Was that your tummy, Haroldson?
I look at Haroldson.
Was that your tummy? Are you hungry, boy?
No, it's not me. It's a strange noise.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, let me know if you need a snack.
Thanks, Grandma. I'm okay for now.
The noise bellows and echoes throughout the woods, but you can't really make a direct pinpoint of where it is. To the left, no. To the right, no. Forward, behind, maybe. Every time it makes it, it's almost as if it circles around you and bellows and echoes. You can, however, tell that it is not close, as you were hearing the residual effects of the echo as it gets further and further away. Brody looks at all of you and says, "Now, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but that didn't sound very, I don't know, human to me."
Not really. It just sounded kind of gross, to be honest.
A little bit. However, we must make our way forward to the old Rentooki village. You continue to approach, making your way through the woods, through the thickets, and it's pretty quiet here. You see that there are dead creatures, carcasses, but as you approach further, maybe after a mere 30 or so minutes of traveling, you look onto the ground next to you and you see that there is indeed some sort of like deer or doe. But as you look at it dead on the ground, the carcass rotting away, you see a very blatant bite mark that's in the side of it.
Hey, Cee Cee, isn't this your area of expertise?
Gross things? Not really. What do you mean?
No bite marks.
Not
Are you
really,
a biter,
but
Cee Cee?
I could. What?
Are you a biter? Between us two girls, it's okay. You can tell.
Ew, Nana, that is so gross.
All right,
no.
you gotta be who you are, child. You gotta be who you are. Just continue crocheting.
God, and I guess she'll go down and inspect the bite marks.
Do me a favor, as you inspect the bite marks, roll me like an intelligence or investigation check, whichever you prefer.
Okay. Ooh, that was a natural 18. So 18 plus 6, 18, 19, 20, 24.
24. As you look closer and closer, the teeth, the patterns, they all look familiar. Not a wolf, not a drake, not a lizard. Rentooki. It clicked with you. These are Rentooki bite marks. But Rentooki don't feast upon living creatures. They don't feast upon things that are alive. They are maybe hunters, but they kill and cook their prey rather than just taking a wild chunk alive out of something. As the realization sets in, Cee Cee, specifically you, as you are looking around and investigating, do me a favor and roll me a perception check.
18.
18. You look up behind a tree that is very near close to you, and you see that while it is very dark, you see what looks like the glimmer of some pale white eyes just kind of like shine. And as you look and make eye contact, they quickly shut and
Oh, wow. That Cee Cee will share the information. So this is kind of like totally weird, everyone. She's talking in a lower voice. But these are Rentooki bites. I don't know what is going on exactly. And there's also a really creepy person or something. It was just staring at me right off in the distance over there. It's gone now. But
it's gone,
I
you
don't know
say?
what we
It
should do.
left already? It
Sorry?
left already?
Yeah, I think so. It's just disappeared. It was like, oh, and then it was gone.
Oh, that's spooky.
as you say that's spooky, I would like everybody to roll me a perception check.
Oh, let's see if I get another 4.
13.
Jesus.
13.
15.
15 for Cee Cee again.
It'll be a 7.
7.
Nana's
Granny
glasses are getting all fogged up.
Granny Piddle, you look around and you're just like, it's gone, whatever. However, Haroldson, Sheev, and Cee Cee, as you close your eyes and listen for a second, you hear you look around and you see that what dead grass and shrubbery and twigs there are in these shadows, movement, rustling back and forth around you as it gets closer and closer. And as the moonlight shines down, as some of the clouds clear, you see 4 creatures that stand on their hind legs. And they look like Rentooki. However, decrepit, warped skin, pieces of flesh falling off, sharper claws than normal, no pupils in their eyes, just nothing but sheen whiteness. These are called Rentspooky.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to drop a picture to you guys real quick so you can just see. There we go.
These are the things that I was talking about earlier.
And they go,
Exactly.
as they rush forward, everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't want to waste a high roll on that.
Need to see these run spooky. I'm pulling it up here.
Piddle.
Oh.
Oh, that's gonna be a 9.
Okay.
My mobile card don't move that fast.
Haroldson.
17.
17. Also, you guys, I'm assuming, did you guys take your long rest from the couple days that passed? I'm assuming. Okay, cool.
Oh,
I did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cee Cee, what'd you get?
7.
7. And then Sheev, what'd you get?
23.
Wow. Holy crap.
Roll the 19.
And
Wasted.
Brody is terrified. Okay. So, first up, Sheev.
Now hold on, Sheev, before you get started. Make sure to do stretches. We should all do some stretches right now, just to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make sure that it's all good.
Do I really
Sheev.
have to?
Oh,
You stand and about a 20 foot from each of you. There's like essentially you guys stand in the center and like 4 in each corner are starting to encroach in on you about 20 feet away each.
So they're like squaring coming in on us?
Yes, correct. About 20 feet away, each of them.
So they're not all like grouped within 30 feet of each other.
They were very tactical, trying to close in on their prey.
You just didn't want me to do still wind again. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, then I'm going to just use my bonus action to ignite my Sunblade.
Okay.
And I will then, for my action, just cast haste. And therefore, I'll be like, all right, let the show begin.
Okay.
I don't have any other actions, so I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Next up is going to be Haroldson. You are up.
Haroldson will I'm going to unarmed strike. Are they? I'm guessing they're kind of like all coming at one of us. If there's 4 of them and there's 4 of us, would that be fair to say?
Yeah, that's pretty fair to say. Yeah.
Okay. So whichever one's in front of me or closest to me, Haroldson will like get as close to it as he can, and then he's going to unarmed strike. He's going to be like judo tap. That is a 10 to hit.
That actually hits.
Okay. That's 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second strike is going to be 16 to hit.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are your hands rated M for magical?
I believe, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Monks, yes.
Yes, at your
Yes.
level, I believe they are. Yeah. Okay, so 7. Oh.
The damage from the second unarmed strike is 6.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do flurry of blows, nat 20.
Oh my god. Okay.
I rolled 2 ones, 5. Crit.
Not quite dead yet, but you see that Haroldson rushes forward 20 feet before this Rentooki can make its way to her and just thwap, 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 thwap. You see as he punches it viciously, one of the eyes indeed kind of pops out of sockets, and a few of the teeth kind of fall out on the ground as it still waves back and forth. Not dead yet.
I should have one more flurry of blows if I'm doing this correctly. I don't think that'll hit. That's a 9 to hit.
That misses actually.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay, and then he'll like breathe heavily.
Okay.
And then watch.
Next up are 2 of the Rentooki. The one in front of you. As you see, he raises his hands and his arms and rushes forward, and he is going to recklessly attack you. Yes, I gave them reckless. Yes.
Because you're a horrible person?
Yes, I'm a horrible person.
Mhm.
You guys are level 10. He's gonna make a claw and a bite attack on you. The claw with advantage does a 21 hit. I'm assuming a 21 hits Haroldson, correct?
Jess?
Harrison.
Ooh, sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm still trying to learn my character.
No,
What was
you're
it?
good. There's a 21 hit. There's a 21 hit.
It sure does.
Okay. The claw does 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
The bite does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay. You take 5 piercing damage and roll me a con saving throw.
Okay. 10.
10 as a fail. You take an additional 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Next up is a second Rentooki. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder which one this one will go after, so the dice will know. 1, 2, 3. Cee Cee, one rushes at you, gets down on all fours, and surprisingly fast for an undead creature, lunges forward at you recklessly. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Goes to bite. Slides as you dodge out of the way.
Ah.
It's now going to lunge and claw at you. You got a nat 20.
Nice. I'm
A
happy
claw.
for you. Not happy for me.
That is 11 slashing damage. As you get slashed by this Rentooki.
Oh, that hurt.
Next up,
Oh, it can't die soon.
Granny Piddle.
Huh?
You're up.
Okay. Granny gonna see these creatures and say, ugh, no. And she's gonna reach into a bag, pull out about 3 crocheting knits, and throw it towards it, casting magic missile.
Oh. At one of the ones that is targeting you, or one that is currently fighting Haroldson or Cee Cee?
Oh, absolutely the one that's fighting Harold. I can't let my
Okay.
deal boy out of my sight.
All right.
Come on. And
The
that gonna
first,
be-
I'll just put it this way: the first magic missile you shoot instantly obliterates this Rentooki.
Mhm.
So you still have your other magic missiles remaining. You can redirect somewhere else.
I'm gonna redirect it to the one closest to me.
Okay, I'm about 20 feet away. Okay, roll that damage up.
That gonna be a total of 8.
8. Okay. Blur, blur, as you blast them with magic missiles. Okay, anything else?
No, I'm good. I'll just stay in my seat.
Okay. Next up, Cee Cee, one in front of you, recklessly attacking you. Misses with a bite, but reaches up with a claw and slashes your leg. What would you like to do?
I don't do well with close range things. Sorry, this music is blaring in my ears right now. Cee Cee will take she's gonna reach back and grab some of her arrows too. And while she's touching her arrows, she's gonna cast flame arrows, and she's gonna notch both back, and for both of her shots, she's going to shoot them both at not the one in front of her, but
I
I
will
guess
say if it is the one in front of you, because he swung recklessly, it wouldn't be disadvantage on you, it'd be regular. Just so you know. Yeah.
sure, then she'll shoot right
Okay.
right in
Point
between
blank.
the eyes.
There you go. Heck yeah.
So both fire arrows will shoot at his head.
Okay.
Their head. 11. The first one is a 21 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Oh god, and the second one is a wow. Rangers have some serious rules here. 28 to hit.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Okay. Okay. So the first one is 10 points of regular damage and
Okay.
5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then the second one is 9 points of regular damage. And 9 points of regular damage. I'm so sorry. And then 6 points of fire damage.
It falls as you take this arrow point blank range and right in the back of the head of this Rentooki as he hits the ground.
She'll just lean over and say, just remember you chose this.
No response out of the zombie Rentooki at all. Okay, that was Cee Cee. Next up is Brody. There are 2 that remain. One that is currently walking towards Granny Piddle, one that is currently walking towards Sheev. You see Brody looks down at the ground and goes, okay, this is for you, Brick, as he takes his axe. And he screams, and he's going to run at, let's do evens odds, see which one he goes after. He goes after the one. He's like, I will protect Granny Piddle! As he rushes forward at the one past you, Granny Piddle, to attack the Rentooki that's approaching you.
Oh, bless your soul, chap.
He got a 10 on the first attack and a 13 on the second attack. Brody rushes forward, swinging twice for 7, 6, slashes into this Rentooki twice.
Ooh, such a good boy.
I got this, don't worry, guys. Okay. Next up are the 2 Rentooki, the ones that remain. The one is currently focused on Brody, so rather than go after Granny Piddle, it's instead going to go after Brody. Recklessly attacking Brody with a 9 and 2 on die. Misses with the first attack. An 8 and a 9 on the second roll. Misses Brody twice somehow miraculously. This shark too swift to hit. However, the final one that stands is going to get on all fours and rush after Sheev as he lunges, jumps recklessly, going to claw and bite. Does a 15 hit.
It does not.
Jumps forward with the bite,
deflect.
misses out of the way. The claw does a dirty 20 hit.
It will, but I am going to use the shield to deflect it off.
He goes to claw at you. Shield comes up, slashes, and his hand bounces off. Top of the order. Sheev, you are up. This Rentooki stands in front of you.
Let's do this.
Then I will
Get her done.
take my attacks on him with my Sunblade here. So he's reckless. Is it advantage against
Advantage,
him?
absolutely, yes.
All right. Got a plus 10. So 24 for the first hit.
Oh my god, how do you want to finish him?
Nice.
Jesus.
Well, in that case, well, I didn't even hit yet for damage.
Oh, I thought 24 damage. Never mind.
No, that
Never
was
mind.
just a hit.
Yep, that's my bad. That's how much damage it is.
All right. So it's radiant.
Yep.
I don't know if that matters.
It does not.
So for the first hit, it's 14 points of radiant damage.
Ah, he lives for now.
Second attack. Oh shit, that's gonna probably miss. 13.
That hits.
Oh wow.
They're essentially
shoot.
zombies, but Rentooki. They have got an AC of 10.
Oh wow, cool. Well then I can't miss unless I roll that
Zombies
one.
with
All right.
reckless. Only you.
Yeah.
Brad.
Yes.
And then that's gonna be 11 points of radiant damage.
Yes, finish him.
So as he comes down, he's gonna just grab it and stab right down into it. And with haste, I still got one more attack. Is there the other one that's on?
I say about
Harold.
20 feet away from you. Oh, the one that Harold was on is dead. Magic missile killed it. There's one that Brody is fighting about 20 feet away from you.
I have 40 feet of speed, so I will then go over there and take an attack on that. Was that at reckless attack as well, or no?
Oh, yeah, yes.
All right, just want to make sure. All
They're
right,
reckless zombies, of course.
26 to hit,
Yep.
so 12 points of radiant damage.
Oh, this last Rentooki stands, shuddering back and forth. One of the arms gets lopped off. Another eye pops out of his eye socket, just weaving. Top of the order, or sorry, not top of the order. Next up, Haroldson, you were up. The Rentooki you were fighting dies due to a magic missile. You look to your left about 20 feet away, and you see that Brody and, sorry, I had something in my eye, Sheev are currently fighting a Rentooki that weaves back and forth. However, Haroldson, you look at the arm where you were bitten at,
Mm-mm.
and you see that some bubbling is starting to occur on the wound.
Guys,
Some burning.
I think I might be having an allergic reaction.
Oh.
You take no damage, but you do notice the odd sense of pain.
He'll like try not to think about it for now, and he'll run over to the last Rentooki.
Mhm.
And can I just smush them? How tall are they?
They're like 3 feet tall. They're about the same size as Granny Piddle and Cee Cee.
Okay, I guess I can't. I'll roundhouse kick him instead. I'll unarmed strike. He'll go, oh yeah! That is, first one's gonna miss. Second one should hit. 11 to hit.
Yes, absolutely.
That is gonna be 7 points bludgeoning.
Finish the Rentooki.
I'm gonna go, oh yeah! And then kick him so hard that his whole head flies off.
Oh my god. Run over, despite the burning on your arm, plant one solid foot, and just neck snaps, bone still sticking out of the body of this Rentooki, weaves back and forth and hits the ground as you see the head flies against a dead tree and splatters. The Rentooki defeated.
Thanks, Grandma.
You did
Very
so
quiet.
good, Harrison. You did so good, baby.
I guess that was pretty impressive, huh?
You were very
Coming down from
impressive.
haste.
The Rentooki defeated. Quiet in the woods, but still eerie. You still hear the ooh, moaning in the distance, but it does sound quite closer as you get closer and closer to the old Rentooki village. Brody puts his axe away, You look at the spooky bodies all around, and Haroldson, you look at your arm, and you see that it has a blackish and green ooze kind of coming out of it, and you look at the veins around your arm. Something's beginning to spread. But with that being said, I believe you said you guys wanted to take like a 10-minute intermission, right? And I feel like that's a good spot to leave it at.
Yeah, it
Ooh, a
is.
perfect
Yes.
time.
Baby break.
Perfect.
Yes.
I
time.
like it.
Little baby break, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 minutes late. It was so close to 9:30 on the
It's-
nose.
Oh
You're
god,
pretty
it's
good. You're pretty
yeah,
good.
we've
Okay.
gone longer.
Don't
It's
worry,
all
yeah.
good.
A horrible
Okay.
attitude.
So yes, you guys go ahead and say how you do your break things, because I don't know how you. It's go take it away, Piddle.
Well, guys, we're going to take a short break. Go ahead and take a short rest. Go get some beverages, whatever you want to get. You can get your apple juices, your orange juices, your Piddle juices, or Rentooki juices.
Aw.
Whatever. What? That's a thing. It's a drink in Brandon's world.
Actually,
Anyway,
he's
guys.
not wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's called Tookie Punch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one I was
I-
talking about.
I thought he was talking about
That's-
the Piddle
that's
drink.
what I
Totally
was
the one I was
talking
talking about. Guys, go get a drink, go get some popcorn, whatever you need to do. We will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. So stay
Yeah.
tuned for the epic conclusion of Return to Rentooki Island, Deadwood Heist. Deadwood
Deadwood
Heist.
Heist.
That's the one. All right, we'll see you soon, guys.
That's the one.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We
Hello
are
there.
back.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi everybody, Thick
Missed
Pastel. If you're
Hello.
watching, I got my eyes on you. If you're watching Thick Pastel, so anything you guys need to say before we pick up the second half? Or are we good to go?
Yeah, we forgot to do the World Anvil thing that we were supposed to do on break usually.
No. No, we don't need to because I'm just going to do it next week.
Ooh,
Oh
we have
no,
a
but we do
volunteer.
need to decide what I'm going to do. You're
Yeah.
right.
That's
Shoot.
what we forgot to do.
Shoot.
So I will volunteer something to you to build. Does that work?
Okay.
Is that good?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Back to you, Brendan. Take it away.
All right. Ahem. You've just killed the Ren Spooky here that were attacking you and cornered you on Deadwood Isle. And you hear the moaning and groaning of whatever this weird creature you would assume to be in the distance. However, Haroldson, you specifically are so focused on your arm and it burns and it hurts. And you see that your veins around where the bite mark is begin to turn a black and dark color with the green pus and ooze that comes out of the bite mark.
Grandma,
Oh, what's wrong, baby?
Grandma, it bit me.
Oh,
I think I might be having an allergic reaction.
immediately I'm going full speed on my little mobile scooter, just directly over. It's okay, baby. Grandma's coming. And I'll make my way over and take a look at the bite. Do I recognize anything of the bite? Is there anything I've seen before there?
I want you to do me a favor, since you guys are natives, specifically Piddle and Cee Cee are natives of Rentooki Island. You can roll me a history check if you'd like.
Yeah, Cee Cee, can't you just use your healing magic?
That's going to be a natural
Alright.
one.
You got a natural one.
Yeah.
Piddle, you have no idea what the fuck this is.
Okay. See,
Oh, it's just a flesh wound, baby. Don't worry. It's got a little mud on top of it. You're going to be fine.
Oh, it really hurts, Grandma.
Oh.
I think it might be pretty serious.
Now, is this the same thing as when you used to stub your toe when you were just a baby and used to cry
No,
all the
Grandma.
time? Ooh.
It's different.
Mm.
Look, it's
See-
growing.
Cee Cee, can you come over here, baby, and take a look at this for me?
yeah. Harold, can I look at your arm first? It smells really gross.
I'm sorry. I'm real sorry, Cee Cee. And I'll
It's
show
gonna
it
be
to you.
okay. Just go ahead and let Cee Cee take care of it while Grandma looks for some new
Brody's like
dice.
also inspecting, like, oh my god, that looks horrible. It's so infected.
Infected? Really? Do you think so?
I mean, listen,
Oh,
it's like green, gross. Cee Cee, are you rolling a history or history check?
Or yeah, with something to determine if like my
Yeah, give me, roll me like a history check.
okay.
Haroldsson's gagging.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. Sorry, I suck at math.
19. You think back to your studies growing up as an Apposai adventurer, learning the history of Rentooki Island, and reading up a little bit on the history of the Rentooki themselves. And you do kind of snap and think about some of the folklore and tales that you heard of the disease that wiped out the Rentooki on the original Rentooki settlement. A horrid illness called necrocrosis. It's the plague that wiped out the Rentooki on Deadwood Isle and is very rare. However, when obtained, easily spread from person to person.
Like through contact?
You would know that it is. So you got a 19 in your history check?
Yeah.
Okay, with
But
a
yeah.
19, you are pretty remembrance of this. You would know that the disease has 3 different phases. Phase 1 is the onset, which is currently what Haroldson is going through right now. It is currently flowing through the blood. It is currently affecting her as it is. After some time, the onset then becomes the, oh my God, I can't think of the word, communicable, where it can spread from person to person, airborne, breathing in and out, pores and spores that come out of the mouth that are almost invisible to the eye. And step 3 is exhaustion and death, where you slowly lose health and eventually fade into the sweet, sweet embrace of death.
Well, looks like we only have one choice here. Stick your arm out.
Yeah,
Ignite
your
my
breath
sword.
stinks. Have you had your mint leaf today? Oh.
Well, we got to remove it, and obviously you're not being able to help her, so let's chop it out. Him. Sorry.
Will that even do anything? God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Brody,
Oh,
start, like,
okay, I'll
throwing
hold out
Brody-
my bag.
Brody raises his flipper and goes, I mean, so like if that's what you say it is, like the necrocrosis, whatever it was that wiped out the Rentooki,
Yeah.
that's the illness that Saluni was trying to cure.
Does that mean that the medications are still here on the island somewhere?
It means that maybe if she was successful at finding some sort of cure, maybe it exists on the island somewhere. Maybe where we're going to look for the riches and the materials and the gems and the spell shards. Or the worst case scenario, if you want to be safe, he pulls out his axe. I haven't chopped off a limb in a hot minute. I mean, that could-
No,
Finally, somebody
stop,
who's talking
no.
some sense.
I mean, I'm just
No,
saying, what if we can't
this
find
is
like the
not
cure for
happening.
anything? And
It's not happening.
I would really prefer not to.
Well,
If I lost an arm, it would really interfere with my training.
Yeah, but Granny Piddle is good at the mechanical structures and stuff, and just just Luke Skywalker, just shove a mechanical one right in there.
Who's Luke Skywalker?
Oh, it's from this movie Star, the Star Wars Trekkie that I like to watch all the time in my spare time.
I've never heard of that.
It sounds
Why don't we
nerdy.
search for the cure?
It's something I found in the realm of America. Don't worry about it.
There is
so
nothing
what are we gonna
more
do? Are we gonna
important than
lop off
finding
the
that cure.
arm,
No,
or are
we're
we
not
gonna
lopping
just?
Sheev, we're not lopping off this arm. You settle down, boy. You've gone way too far this time. You're on a timeout. You understand me? You're on a timeout. You gotta take 10. Nope. Turn around. See that tree over there?
You realize if
Are you talking
if
to
he
me or
dies,
Sheev?
it's on you.
It is not on me.
Well,
That is the time that the great gods have decided to take my precious boy.
I think-
It's your arm, Harrelson. What do you want? You want it to
Mm.
chop it off
Well,
and save yourself
I-
now,
I would
or
really prefer to go look for the medicine, possibly. And
Oh.
it just seems to me that we might be wasting precious time.
Okay, Haroldson, listen, and here, Granny
Yes,
Piddle,
Cee Cee.
you'll like this. So Cee Cee will take the weird shawl thing that Granny Piddle gave to her, and she will try and I don't know, make a tourniquet. Is that the right word? Whatever. Yeah, just try and slow the spread. So, and she'll tie it tight.
Oh, that's so
Despite
good, thank you.
being literally dying, Haroldson will blush profusely.
Tourniquet the arm, tying it tight, and doesn't look to do too much, but there is some comfort in it knowing that there is hopefully some stop of the flow of the blood as fast into the rest of the body. I will say this, Haroldson, because of the tourniquet, you will be able to add an additional +2 to any kind of con save that you need to make moving forward when you are required to make them because of this illness.
Okay.
Nice.
Brody looks around and goes, all right, well, I mean, if we're not going to, do the, lopping off and all that kind of stuff, then we should probably get going, because if he's sick and then we all get sick, there's no way we can go back to Rentooki Island, because they will chop our heads off if we take this illness back there.
Well, if we
That's
see
fair.
anything getting worse, we'll put it into that.
Cee Cee, you said that it was airborne, like you could breathe it in?
After I almost started speaking in your accent. Uh, after a while, like it's gonna take a little bit, and then before Haroldson dies, yeah, it'll be airborne. Right now, it doesn't look airborne, but it might be soon.
You know that
Okay.
usually for it to become airborne, it depends on the host. It could take hours. It could take days. You don't know.
Cee Cee will relay that information.
Depends on the con saving throws. Put it that way.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well, where
Where
do you guys think we should go?
Probably towards the sound.
Towards the sound.
I mean,
Mm,
the sound is where it sounds like it's coming from where the old Rentooki village is, at least according to my map.
Oh, let's not sit here and dilly-dally then.
Sounds
Let's
like
go
a great
then.
plan.
if it's for
Yeah,
my
let's go
boy,
then.
then this is something that we have to do. And while we're making the travel,
Over and just
I
start
like
walking.
to reach into my bag again and take out
my
a couple
gosh.
rolls of my doilies, my doilies that I like to bring around with me, and some rope, and try and start to fashion some face masks.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I like that. Do me a favor and roll me like a sleight of hand or performance check to see
Mhm.
how well and effective these face masks are.
Well, they say I'm super at crocheting. I'm like a
Big ol' ass holes.
super shayin'. You said sleight of hand check?
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be 14, sir.
Pretty good. They're like, pretty equivalent to the typical like medical ones you'd get, except they're made out of like leaves and brush and everything else you probably have in your satchel from the island.
Yeah, naturally.
Turned out pretty well. You all begin marching forward. I'm assuming heading towards the voice or where the Rentooki settlement is.
Yep.
As you get closer and closer, the humming, the groaning gets louder and louder, but it begins to sound more selective. Not so much echoing all around you, but more in a singular direction. The trees begin to thin out as they are no longer a heavily forested area that you're walking through. And you can see that instead of overgrown, just like dead grass and like twigs, that as you're walking, you feel a hardness beneath your feet. As you kind of brush your feet over, you see that this is some sort of cobblestone road, which looks like it leads to some sort of village in the distance. A very small, yet somehow still decently well put together village resides where you're marching forward, made out of straw huts, brick, twigs and stone, and trees. Some buildings further destroyed, some still standing. But you hear something. The groan louder, echoing from somewhere in the village. But you also hear one last thing. God damn it, let me go! Get these chains off of me! Where the hell are you taking me?
Was that Brick?
Does that sound like brick?
Was that Brick?
Brody goes, oh my Borgo,
I
he is
don't-
alive.
I told you not to use that language around me.
I'm trying. I'm trying here. I don't want to get yelled at again, but I'm sorry.
I'll excuse this time. We gotta stop everything and go save Brick. Well, maybe we need to go get some medicine first. But then we absolutely have to go find Brick.
I suppose that I should just travel a little ways behind so that nobody catches my disease.
And keep your arm up. That's probably
Oh.
help. That's, yeah, just
Okay.
keep it reaching high. There you go.
Okay, Grandma.
Hmm.
You hear the yelling of what you assume to be Brick in the distance, and you hear the moaning and the groaning of whatever this creature happens to be. You look forward across the village as you stand amongst the tree line in the dark, cold, dead forest. You see the silhouette of some sort of humanoid in the distance, farther off in the village, walking across a street that looks like they have something hunched over their shoulder. It's too dark to tell what this person is, who they are, or what exactly it is, even in general. But you can tell it's got the shape of a humanoid, and as it walks forward, lugging slow steps from one side of the village, coming out of behind one building, walking towards another, and like an alleyway of sorts. As they drag, you see the shaking and the rustling of a creature that yells out, "Oh my God, this cobblestone sucks! Jesus Christ!" How would you like to proceed as you see that whatever this creature is dragging Brick across the village somewhere, I would say probably about 100 feet away from you for simplicity's sake.
Should I just shoot him?
How big is this creature?
From what you can tell, pretty tall. Taller than average, probably the same size as Haroldson.
And looks just as muscular.
Do me a favor, roll me a perception check as you try to eyeball a little more as it's walking.
Ooh, that's going to be 18.
Pretty muscular, pretty beefy.
All right. Are we going to go slow? Or are we going to go quick?
Well, I don't think we have much time, right?
We got to decide right now.
Let's go
Ignite my
fast.
saber.
Big and fast.
Let's go.
We're going big and fast.
I could just shoot him from here. Do you want me to just shoot him from here?
Do it, Cee Cee. You're such a good shot.
Do it. Shoot him now.
All right, Cee Cee will pull out her arrows. I guess as a bonus action, she'll cast Hunter's Mark just at the first level.
Okay.
And I guess use her 2 shots, or if you're willing, DM, to let her do the 2 arrows at the same time.
Yeah, why not? For the fun of it.
Okay. Obviously not shooting at Brick, the hunched over person holding Brick. That is what
Yes.
she's aiming at.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The first one is 17.
That hits.
And the second one is a 29 to hit.
That absolutely hits. What kind of damage is that? You said fire damage?
No, this is just my regular arrows.
Okay.
I
gotcha.
used Hunter's Mark.
Yes, gotcha.
So the first one is 14, and the second one is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I have a question for you. Is your is your bow magical?
I don't think so. No, just a regular longbow.
From a distance, you stand in the shadows and launch your arrows at whatever this hulking creature is. Right into the side of it. However, it appears to be unaffected, without a care, and almost unharmed.
Ugh. That's so annoying. Sometimes this happens because I don't have a super special bow because Daddy keeps cutting me off from my allowance.
Okay, chat. You just...
Sounds a little irrelevant.
That's, yeah. So the creature doesn't move at all? It just keeps on walking?
It keeps on walking. Yeah.
Like you don't care, huh?
And how
Like it
far
doesn't
away is
care.
it from us?
About 100 feet. Keeps on walking, just kind of walking across
100
the
feet.
street in this village.
Haroldson will look at his arm and then realize that he's about to die anyway. And then he'll go, "Ah!" and he'll run and try to like grab the guy and start bashing him against the floor or something.
Wow. What is your speed?
70 feet.
I will just
70
say,
feet?
because it's not
70
technically
feet.
combat, you see as the arrows hit this thing, it's unaffected, keeps on hulking forward. Haroldson takes off, bolts, doesn't give a shit about the arm anymore, rushes forward, and as the moonlight shines on this creature, it goes, "Roar," and you see a flesh golem stands hulking about the same size as you. Do me a favor, roll me an attack roll with advantage as a surprise attack, and then everybody can roll for initiative against the flesh golem.
Okay, it's going to be an unarmed strike. At advantage, that is a 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay. That is going to be 5 points bludgeoning.
And your hands are, yes, they are magical. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Got that magic touch.
Can I keep going?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks, right? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
you get a
I get-
surprise. You get a surprise round on it. Absolutely, beat the shit out of this thing.
Nice. That's going to be 23 to hit on the second.
Oh yeah.
That is another 7 points bludgeoning. And I'm
Yep.
going to bonus action use a key point for Fury of Blows.
Yes.
Stand back in the distance. Haroldson just starts
Jesus.
whopping the shit out of this thing. You guys can't tell what it is. You're still a little far back as Haroldson just took off. Haroldson, you see this flesh golem that has Brick tied to a rope that he is hawking over, and you just start beating the piss out of him. Flurry of blows.
That was 14 to hit.
It hits.
That's going to be 8 points bludgeoning. And
Okay.
then the last one is going to be a 13 to hit.
That also hits.
That is going to be 4 points bludgeoning.
Okay. Everybody roll for initiative.
Ooh, boy.
14 for Cee Cee.
Oh,
That's a 13 for Granny.
19 for Sheev.
hold on 1 second. You said Piddle, you got a what? 13?
13, yeah.
13? Cee Cee, what'd you get?
14, yeah.
Okay. Haroldson, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. What did Sheev get?
19.
19. Let me roll for Brody real quick. See what Brody boy gets. Brody got a 9. However, first up is the flesh golem, as he got a nat 20 on his initiative roll. You see he drops the rope and goes, "Brrr." He's gonna make 2 slam attacks against you, Haroldson.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit,
Sure does.
and then does a 11 hit.
It does not.
Does not hit. Okay. First attack, was the only attack that hits, is going to be 18 bludgeoning damage. Takes his massive hand, drops the rope, and goes, "Brrr." You all see in the distance away, in the silhouette, the moonlight shines down on the fist of this creature as it raises his hand. Flesh, skin stitched together, slams down on Haroldson.
Okay. Okay.
Sheev, you are up. What would you like to do? Brick looks over and goes, "Oh my God, Haroldson, it's me. Help me. I've been here for days. I'm starved. I'm malnourished, and I don't know where he's taking me."
So I'm still like 100 feet away.
I will say that when Haroldson rushed forward, because she's quick, you guys probably also moved like your speed, just kind of like trying to catch up to her. I will say for simplicity, you were 60 feet away. As I imagine when she took off, you were like, "Oh, we got to follow her or follow him."
Okay,
So I'll say 60
away.
feet. Yeah.
All right, since my sword was already ignited, I will then bonus action activate Blade Song.
Okay.
And then I will then action. Where is it? There it is. I have a 3rd level spell. I will cast haste on myself.
Okay.
That'll put me at double my speed at 40. So I have 80 feet. So I will move closer to get next to Haroldson. And since I can't attack, I'll just try to distract it and wave my blade around in its face so that way it won't keep attacking her. Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor, as you're waving the sword back and forth, roll me like a persuasion or an intimidation check, whichever you would prefer, to try to distract it or persuade it towards your direction.
It doesn't matter. -1.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1. So 0.
So you get a 0. That's fun. I could have fun with that. You're waving your sword back and forth, and you sneeze. And for a quick second, the flame goes out, and you have to like shake your sword again and light it up again. And the flesh golem pays no attention to you.
Yeah, whatever. That's good.
Okay. Next up, Haroldson, you are up. This flesh golem just smacked you in the face for a large amount of damage. Stands. Brick on the ground, tied behind him.
He'll like shake his face like, and as my action, I'm gonna use wholeness of body to restore 30 HP.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So there we go. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use flurry of blows. So I'm gonna roundhouse kick him and then backhand him right in the face.
Okay.
First one is gonna be 14 to hit
That hits.
for 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second one, 14 to hit
That hits.
for 4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Don't hold back.
Anything else?
No, that's it. He's just gonna like have like a really mean face on.
Okay. Next up, Cee Cee, what would you like to do? 60 feet away, Sheev lights a sword. You see now the moonlight shines down. This is a flesh golem that was dragging Brick across the village floor. Haroldson took a massive hit to the face, but is able to heal himself up a little bit. What would you like to do?
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
Can that make my arrows magical or no?
No.
Okay.
What about the damage from the magic itself?
Let me read it real quick and see. You choose a creature to within range of magic and mystically mark it very curie until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 damage whenever you hit it. Attacking. Blah, 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 blah. Sure. Because you're kind of like magically marking it. I'll say yes.
Okay. Hashtag panic. Okay. Okay, and Haroldsson's looking okay right now, though, right?
Despite like the dying, yeah.
Right.
Haroldsson's having a rough fucking day. Like, everything sucks right now.
All right. Cee Cee will cast Hunter's Mark at the second level.
Okay.
Well, it's still on. It would, unless you dropped your concentration.
Well, okay, fine. You're right. I'll just move it. I was just trying to up the damage because my spells aren't gonna,
It's a D6.
Okay, I know. What? No, but okay, whatever. Anyways, no one cares. Okay, I will move my hunter. No, I don't need to move my hunter's mark. Whatever, it's staying there.
Yeah, you hunter's mark. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
The
knocked
D6 from the hunter's mark is magical. When you target it with a hunter's mark, I will say your regular arrow is also magical. So everything's be magical with hunter's mark. Go ahead.
Okay. So I notch both arrows and fire them both.
Okay.
First one is 14 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is a 28 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay, I won't even bother rolling the d8 since I'll just roll the hunter's mark damage.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Save time. So that is 4 points of damage.
A little is better than nothing as you hunter's mark and the arrows pierce into it, and you see that this time when they hit, rather than him shrugging it off, you can tell that some of the skin around it kind of melts and bleeds off of it. Next up. Sorry, go ahead.
She'll just say, "This is because of you and your choices."
Granny Piddle, what would you like to do? 60 feet away.
60 feet away. Okay. How much movement speed would I have with my mobile device? Would I have 40?
Yeah, I feel like
30.
that makes sense.
Okay.
There's an extra 10, yeah.
So I'm going to use my movement to full steam ahead. You can sear the anger searing in Granny Piddle's face after them going after Haroldson.
Your robotic cat's going, bork, bork, get him.
Losing her mind right now. As an action, she's going to reach her hand out. And as she does, you watch as above the clouds, lightning starts to spark in the skies around her as it shoots down into her mobile device with a little antenna on top, slightly bent, and rifles through her body as she reaches forward. And I'm going to cast a lightning bolt at 3rd level.
Oh my
Nice.
god. And it's gotta make a
I'm gonna
dex
yell,
saving throw, right?
"You don't touch my grandson! Don't touch my grandson!"
Grrr.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
You better play that goddamn music. Lightning bolt is a dex saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. My bad.
11.
11 does fail. So that is going to be 10d6 points of damage. 1 second.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a big boy move.
That's big boy move.
Yes, it is.
That is going to be 27 points of lightning damage.
I see the chat has already caught on. Granny Piddle, you summon your lightning from the sky with your antenna and shoot it at this flesh golem.
Oh, I killed him!
And gives Granny Piddle a thumbs up as it absorbs the lightning.
As it absorbs the lightning?
Yes.
Oh shit! No!
The full brunt of it?
Flesh golems have this ability called lightning absorption. Whenever the golem is subject to lightning damage, it takes no damage and instead gains a number of hit points equal to the lightning damage dealt.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Damn it, Grandma!
I'm sorry, baby. I never seen no walking skin before. And as my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my infused items, the Boots of the Wind, to teleport 15 feet closer to the flesh golem.
Okay, so you're about 5 feet away from him. Okay.
And I'm going to say, well, it's time for me to get my switch. And that's going to end my turn.
Brody is gonna go. He's just a little shupper barbarian. He's gonna take the dash action and get within 10 feet. Top of the order. The flesh golem, almost back to full, feeling fucking fantastic from the lightning that has just struck him. Goes, looks like Granny Piddle. Thinks Granny Piddle is just a nice guy or a nice lady that healed him up. He goes, looks at Haroldson because he's the only target that's just right in front of him that hasn't healed him. He's going to take 2 slam attacks at you. 19 on die.
That is going to hit.
14 to hit.
Yeah, I guess even with shield that would hit. Yeah, yes.
What's your AC?
It's 12. I made him like cowardly,
Oh my god.
but then he didn't end up being cowardly, so I don't know.
You have no wisdom or dex?
You're doing a great job, baby.
First slam attack for 6 bludgeoning damage, didn't roll too well. Second slam attack for 14 bludgeoning damage, so 20 in total.
Okay.
Brick is laying on the ground, goes, why'd you shoot it with lightning? Why would you shoot it with lightning?
I didn't know. I didn't know.
God, why? You made it feel better.
I didn't know.
Son of a bitch, we're all gonna die here. Sheev, you are up. What would you like to do? Flesh golem healed up.
Nice and healed up.
Unintentional BBEG.
Great. I will take one of my 2 natural attacks on him.
Okay.
Swipe down with my blade. 27 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to use my ability to take my second attack, but this time it will be casting Booming Blade, because I can do a cantrip for my second attack. That to hit would be a 15.
That hits.
So that's 18 points
18
of damage.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And then for haste, I get one more action attack. So I'll attack. 14 to hit.
That hits.
That's 11 more points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I will cast Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And I cast Misty Step and I back up 30 feet.
Nice. Hell yeah, you back up. Okay. Next up, we have Haroldson. You are up.
Haroldson is going to try to hit with Stunning Strike. Use a key point. So, please hit. That's going to hit. 21
Okay.
hit.
That absolutely hits.
That is going to be 4 points bludgeoning.
Okay, it's got to make what, a con saving throw, right?
It does.
Constitution. But-up, boop, but-up, pow.
Try to keep your arm up, baby. Try to
Constitution,
try to make sure you do that afterward.
Okay, Grandma.
Con saving throw is a 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, well, it passes.
Brr,
Yeah.
brr.
As a bonus action, I'm going to do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
That is going to be 24 to hit
That hits.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
And then to end my turn, I'll try to put my arm up and like guard against him at the same time.
Step away, step away.
Okay. Next up is going to be Cee Cee. What would you like to do? Flesh Golem, he healed up instantaneously and feels great from the lightning, but you see that between Sheev and Haroldson swinging down with vicious strikes, it begins to look injured once more. What would you like to do?
How Haroldson, how bad do you look right now? Besides the arm thing.
I'm sitting at about, I got like 20 left. 31.
Harold's having a rough day.
I feel 31 points of healthy right now.
Yeah, I know. It's like about 31 out of 100.
My day's about 31 out of roughly, yeah.
Okay. Cee Cee, how far is Haroldson from Cee Cee? About.
You moved up on your turn, did you not, or did you stay back and shoot arrows?
I didn't move.
So you're 60 feet.
60 feet. Jesus, that is far. She will move her 25 movement speed forward towards Haroldson.
Okay.
Do nothing with Haroldson because he is too far from her. And she will knock back 2 of her arrows, but not before saying, because Cee Cee does have some medical experience, she will just say, having your arm up is not a good idea. You should always keep it below the level of your heart. You want to keep it from spreading.
The flesh golem goes.
Damn it, Grandma!
Well, listen, you're not his wife yet, okay? Grannis still knows what. Put your arm back up, baby. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
hell out of here! Oh my god!
Fire both at the flesh golem.
Is that a firebolt?
No, just Hunter's Mark. I only have one more of those left, Brandon.
Fire a bolt. Okay.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The first one is a 14 again. Don't I keep rolling
That
14? And the next one is a 21.
That hits.
Okay, so I will just roll the Hunter's Mark damage.
Yep.
That is 6 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Granny Piddle, you are up. You stand within 5 to 10 feet of the flesh golem, who now looks very injured, but also slightly angry and enraged. What would you like to do? Brick tied on the ground, Brody approaching.
As I'm pretty close to this creature right now, I'm going to say,
100%. Yes.
if you don't want a little lightning, maybe some thunder. And as a bonus action, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my switch, but not a wooden switch, an actual switch. And as I click the on button, you watch as the mobile suit starts to wrap around my body, Iron Man style, and take on the form of the Guardian Arcane Armor for the Artificer.
I will say that for Flair, Mr. Sprinkles or Sparkles, the cat jumps on your head and mechanically turns into the headpiece. Meow.
I'll look at the flesh golem and say, "Meow," and then I'm going to take my first punch towards him with my new gauntlets. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Amazing.
I want Grandma Piddle transformation music.
Yeah.
Right? I should have included that. That is going to be 5 points of thunder damage. I'm going to use my extra attack to hit again.
Okay.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
That hits.
And that is going to be another 4 points of thunder damage.
Oh.
You also have disadvantage on all attack rolls against anybody until the start of my next turn.
Oh, that's rough. Okay. This flesh golem stands rocked, pieces of flesh falling, dripping off, the stitches breaking, and you see nothing but just more mounds of flesh underneath. As it's barely stitched together, Brody is up next. He rushes forward. He goes, "We're gonna save our friends!" As he takes his axe to swing twice. With a nat 1, he falls flat on his face. Poor Brody. Second attack, he crits. It's a 1. That's a 1 plus 5 for 7 slashing damage as he does another vicious strike to the flesh golem. However, Brody's weapon is not magical as the axe just... I got him! I got him, everybody! I can do it! I'm doing it! As you notice, his weapon is doing nothing.
You're doing
I
great,
feel that.
Brody. You're doing great.
I'm trying my best. That's all I'm trying to do. I just don't want to die here, guys. Top of the order. Flesh Golem goes. He is now in berserk mode. He's under 40 hit points. Oh, actually, I gotta roll a d6. He got a 6. He is in berserk mode. And when in berserk mode, the golem attacks the nearest creature it can see. Essentially, that's all it is. If there's no creature near it, it attacks an object. However, Haroldson and Granny Piddle are both within striking distance of it. I'm going to roll a d6. Evens is going to be Granny Piddle. Odds is going to be Haroldson.
Great.
You are rolling at disadvantage.
For the attack rolls, yes.
Yeah.
This is need to see who he's going to go after.
Oh, okay.
This is a 1. That is odds. Haroldson is having the worst day of his life.
Yeah.
He's going to take 2 slam attacks against Haroldson.
Oh
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Remember the 5 Ds of dodge.
11.
Ball.
That does not hit.
The disadvantage helps as he second slam attack against Haroldson. 13.
Shield.
You cast shield. Magical aura comes up as you dodge out of the way. Ninjutsu style. Fist goes past you. Next up is Sheev. What would you like to do? This flesh golem stands rocked back and forth.
Since I only went 20 feet away, I'll just run up against him, sword butt, and just take a couple swipes at him again.
Yes, sir.
First attack is a 13.
That hits.
Wow. Plus 6. 9 points of radiant damage.
Sheev, how would you like to finish the flesh golem?
Thank
All right.
God.
Perfect. So as I run up to him, I take my first one and I slice right down the center of them, then jump up and twirl in the air and slice his head off.
Rushing forward, Haroldson, very hurt and injured. The flesh golem being beat to death by a transformer grandma. Sheev rushes forward with a sword and one foul swoop into the blink of an eye beheads the flesh golem. As the head hits the ground and the flesh just falls to mounds, the body falls backward and splats as it hits the ground.
Oh.
Somebody untie me! Get these binds and tie me off!
I'll slice down at the rope.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you guys.
Yeah,
Rick,
totally.
baby. Are you okay?
I'm doing okay. I've just been stuck here for 3 days. I was surviving.
We
I was
thought you
hiding.
shell
I was
drowned.
rotted. I thought I was dead, but I grabbed on a piece of driftwood of the boat, and I didn't float to Rentooki Island, though. I floated to Deadwood Island. I've been stuck here ever since. This place fucking sucks, man.
See, that's what I thought.
That's not what. Okay, maybe you held some, but the other ones, they didn't think that. That's what I said.
All right.
Yeah, we
Listen.
thought you were on the bottom of the ocean.
No, I'm here. I just feel horrible. You can tell that Brick essentially has like 2 levels of exhaustion. He is
Ooh.
beat fucking tired. He's been here for days. He's being dragged around by a flesh golem. He is so hurt. In the meantime, though, as you're untying Brick and catching up with him, trying to figure out what happened and everything that's going on, Haroldson, your arm begins to burn slightly more. Roll me a con saving throw.
Okay. 11.
That is a fail.
Great.
Okay. Yeah. Even
arm
more
begins-
fantastic.
The
Haroldson,
arm-
baby, you got to keep your arm up.
Haroldson, you look at your arm and you see that where the tourniquet is, the necrocrosis, the black of the veins spreading more up your arm. You feel an intentional burn. You take 6 points in necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your max HP also reduces by 6.
Okay. Well.
You guys see that Haroldson begins to cough a little bit.
Ooh, COVID. Just kidding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me get those face masks for it.
So, all right. Well, we got this far. So, like, do we? Not gonna lie, guys. I didn't think we were gonna get this far. I just wanted to go on one last crusade. Didn't think we were going to find Brick. Brick, happy to see you, bud. Harold's sick and dying. This place sucks. So, what do you guys want to do? I mean, because like we still have operate. It doesn't look like the black has gone all the way up the shoulder yet. So I mean, like we could always just kind of like blah, and make our way out. You know, just nobody dies. We pretend we were never here. Never talk about it again. Haroldson lost his arm in a shark accident. Right? Sound good to me?
I
Haroldson,
would
baby,
really, I
what's
would really prefer not to.
you want to try and find the medicine?
I think that's the best course.
Okay, baby.
I'll
that's
just
what we're
hang
gonna
back a little bit so you don't breathe in my spores. And he'll like cough.
I mean, we
over it.
didn't come to this island just to walk away empty-handed, did we?
do. Yeah, whatever my baby Harrison wants, and as he's coughing, I'm gonna go ahead and put my first my
At
face
any
mask
point,
on.
if you want to lose the arm, just let me know.
I'll keep it for now. Thanks.
Haroldson,
Yeah.
I could heal you, but I'd have to touch you to do that. And you're kind of like gross right now.
I guess I understand, Cee Cee.
I wouldn't expect you to sacrifice yourself for me.
Well, I'm just thinking like, okay, what if we both hold our breath at the same time? And
Breathing.
then if I don't breathe anything in and you don't breathe anything out, I could cast Cure Wounds and then run away.
That sounds really reasonable.
Let's try it.
Okay.
The beginning of the death of Cee Cee.
You're gonna hold your breath, rush forward, and attempt to cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
As
Wait,
you're
is
holding
it
your breath,
verbal? Oh,
I don't think
fuck.
Cure Wounds is. I think it's touch.
It is verbal.
It's verbal.
Oh.
Take a stand,
Okay.
30 feet back, take a breath in, run forward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do me a favor, because you're wearing a mask that Granny Piddle made, and you are attempting the breath holding as you cast the spell and speak outwards, you can roll me a con saving throw with advantage.
Sure. And just I'm gonna cast it at second level just to clarify that.
Okay.
Okay. Con save. Ooh, is a 16 plus 2. So that's 18. And the second one was worse. So 18.
You're good. You are able to and run backwards.
Okay. Okay.
You
So
have Haroldson a little bit.
that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 2. 14 points of healing, Haroldson.
As this
Haroldson a little
happens,
bit. Yes.
Granny's gonna yell off from the distance. I can see your hands. You go ahead and make sure I can still see your hands. All right, Cee Cee. Come on, you.
Grandma.
Granny, that's totally not what I'm trying to do. Can't you
just
see I'm
saying.
trying to
I'm just
save
saying.
Haroldson?
I'm gonna lean over to Shiv and say, "Why does it take us so long to say sometimes?"
Takes me a long time to think because I don't have brains.
Is that why the zombies aren't attacking you, baby? You just go ahead and heal everything up.
Brick slowly starts to stand up and goes, all right, now what the hell are you guys doing here?
Well, I suppose that I think that Brody would be the best to answer that question.
Oh no, I think maybe you guys should probably do that because, like, I just would rather not explain the
We
situation.
came here to raid the island in your name.
Brick looks at Brody and goes, "You told them about the treasure that was here?" And he goes, "Well, I mean, I know it was like our little secret, and we were gonna like go on our own one day and like all that kind of stuff, and get the riches and the fames, and then run away from the island and like start, buy our own island and start our own communities and stuff. But I figured, I can't do that alone, so I figured I'd bring our friends with us. And maybe we could all celebrate together and do it in your honor. And it turns out that Haroldton's really sick. We all almost died. There's a bunch of zombies here. There's flesh golems, and God knows what else." And Brick looks around.
That's a good summary.
And Brick goes, "All right. Well, I'm in no condition to venture right now. I can follow, I can trail." He looks at the moonlight shining down and goes, "But if we're already here, I almost died once, twice, 3 times in the past 4 days. If we're this close, then let's get that damn treasure and get off this island forever."
I love it.
That flesh golem was dragging me somewhere. Wasn't just wandering aimlessly. It had a directive and a goal. Found me in the woods, tied me up, beat me half to death. But it knew where it was going. It was going somewhere.
So I suggest we go in the direction it was going.
Sounds good to me.
Do you need some healing too, Brody?
I would very much appreciate that. You see, I'm pretty sure my gun wound is infected. He moves the shell out of the way. You can see there's definitely like some pus coming out.
Oh, that's so gross,
Salt
Brody.
water, and this gross place did not do it too well.
That is so gross. Ew, here. And Cee Cee will like just touch him, but like try and stay as far away as she can.
Mhm.
And she'll cast Cure Wounds just at the first level.
Okay.
4, 6. Oh, sorry. 6 points of healing.
It's very little, however, he does appreciate it as he stands. Goes, "Okay, what? I think I got a little more pep in my step now, but I said we follow this trail wherever this flesh golem was headed. We find out what it was headed to. And I think it's going to give us the clues of whatever we need. From my understanding, this village is where Saluni last resided at, and she was doing her magical studies and her experimentations. And if we can find out where her, I don't know, laboratory or whatever it is that she was using, that's got to be where those riches and materials that she has were that are just valueless or, invaluable. They're so, I can think of them now, so luscious, so precious, so shiny. I can't imagine what she had. Spell shards, gold, everything you can think of. Oh, yeah, sweet Lord, I'm coming.
And a cure, possibly.
Cure for what?
My arm.
Holy shit! You see that Brick scuttles back, goes, is that what I think it is?
Unfortunately, it would seem so.
It's probably just allergies.
That's also possible. Although everything around here is dead, so.
As a Rentooki, he goes, that's necrosis. That knifed out my kind from this island here. How did you get it?
I believe I was bit.
You know what? That checks out. All right, this is what we need to do. We need to social distance. Everybody stay 20 feet apart.
No problem.
In the back, in the far back.
Okay.
Let's carefully make our way. Brody, you got that axe still? Yeah, I got the axe. Don't worry. All right, keep it on you. Let's slowly keep making our way where we gotta go and get the fuck off this island after we get the treasure.
While we're making our way, can I steal a moment with Brody and Brick if I can?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys sidebar a little bit as you're following the same path the flesh golem was taking.
I'll walk up to him in my now big iron suit looking thing. Now, boys, I heard what you were saying to each other, and I just want you to know that it's completely natural. I heard about special adventures before, and I get it. It's okay. Love finds a way in mysterious places. So, Brody, Brick, if you are a special item, if you are special to one another, embrace it. Because love don't come twice, baby.
You see they look at each other, and Brick looks down at Brody, and Brody looks at Brick, and Brody goes, I'm married, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got married when I was 6.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying sometimes when you grow older, interests change sometimes.
I mean, I'm pretty old for a shopper. You only live to be 20. I'm 12, dude.
I used to like sweets and now I like salts, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
I thought you carried around those little candies that were in the wrappers. You used to give them to us all the time. Do you still have those?
Oh, yeah, you talking about these? And I'll reach into her bag and look around again. You're talking about the nut butters, right? And she pulls out a little walnut that's wrapped in kind of a foil.
Yeah, those. Yeah. You just you don't like those? You just carry them around? You said you don't like sweets anymore.
Well, it's a sweet salty, baby.
Oh. Can I maybe have one?
Like I said, whatever your taste is, you can find something for yourself.
Oh my God.
Be yourself, baby. Be yourself.
Brick looks at you and goes, what the hell are you trying to say?
I'm just saying that love works in mysterious ways.
I mean,
Shh.
all right. I'm just
I'll
gonna
put my finger up to his lips. Shh. It's okay, baby.
I don't look at Brody that way. He's
It's
like
okay.
a little brother to me.
You
I'm like
are
half
who-
his. I'm like
you
I'm like
are
twice
who
his
you
age.
are, baby. You are who you are.
I'm a Rentooki.
Yeah.
He's a shark. Anatomy's not gonna work the way you think it is between a kind of his and a kind of mine.
There was a cat-looking person who used to sing about opposites attract with some human woman. It's okay. It's okay.
Grandma,
Shh, it's
are you telling them one of your crazy stories?
Are you okay back there, babe? Are you keeping your arm up? And I'll go
No,
back to.
Grandma!
I'll make my way back to. Haroldson.
Brick continues to explain to you the anatomy of shuppers and Rentookis, how shupper lay eggs because they're sharks and Rentooki are mammals, and it just wouldn't anatomically, it just biologically wouldn't work out. And if it did, it'd be a freak of nature that shouldn't exist on this planet.
All I'm saying is ebony and ivory, baby.
You ever seen a shark with a shell with fur?
Maybe
No,
it's
but sounds
time
cool.
for that. Maybe it's time.
Yeah, this isn't Spy Kids 2, okay? This isn't the Island of Lost Dreams. This is Deadwood Island.
Hey, Rentooki needs a third campaign setting. We never know, okay?
Third,
baby?
we didn't get a second one yet. What are you? You're way too far ahead of yourself. The person that wrote that needs a break, damn it. Oh. You get Triptonian, Crimson Rockstar. No, you delete that cursed comment. Oh, that's the Halloween special. Revenge of the Triptonian. Woo. You continue to approach, following the pathway that the flesh golem was taken. Haroldson stays at the back, trying to maintain social distancing. Brick and Brody are very awkwardly just kind of looking at each other, confused with their emotions, as Granny Piddle was very confusing to them. As you approach forward, everybody gets this odd feeling. It's actually kind of calm. You see that there is some life a little bit in this section of the village. Not a lot, but enough to the point where it does stick out a little bit. Some of the grass is a little green here. There are some trees that have some leaves on them. You hear the sounds of chirping of bugs or squirrels, just in this small little section. Nothing too particular about it. However, you see, almost out of thin air, an eye floats in the center of this part of town, just looking at all of you. Not beaming, not attacking, just looking.
I guess I would be the last to see it because I'm at the back.
Yeah, you guys,
Okay.
however, it's just looking. You guys get to this kind of center point in the town where there is some life of the grass and the greens. And this eye just opens up and just stares, looking around.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Is it just a normal size eye, or is it like a large eye?
It's a little larger than normal.
How far away is it?
I'll say it told maybe like 20, 30 feet from you guys. I imagine you probably saw it and didn't just walk up right up to it.
All right, I'll use Mage Hand to try to grab it. 30 feet distance.
As you cast Mage Hand, you see the eye closes and disappears.
Well, we know we're not alone.
That's
Voice.
quite strange.
A voice echoes out. The forest. Head to the forest and seek what you are looking for. For.
That was
good
way
enough
too
for
many
me.
fours.
Seems pretty helpful.
As you look at this edge of the town, you see there is some sort of pathway that does lead out of the forest with the same very subtle details of liveliness in the woods.
Well,
So we trust the voices?
what else are we gonna trust, Sheev?
Very well. Let's head out.
If there's one thing I believe in my life, is if you can't trust a floating eyeball, who can you trust?
That's kind of what I was saying, but okay, whatever.
She does say that.
Mhm.
Sounds legit, totally not a trap.
Yep. Exactly.
All right,
So
start making a way.
you're trusting the voice, as there's not really many options, but you do have the trail of the liveliness, just very subtly. You continue to go across this trail, and you notice the more that you follow, the more semi-alive it is. Not overbearing, but little by little, you find some more life in the forests. You hear that the eerie sounds of the rent spooky in the distance is dying out as you get closer to this area. And eventually you find yourself in a very small clearing with some sort of just tent of sorts. It's a little hut, maybe like 40 feet in diameter, very small, big enough to fit a Rentooki. Made out of leaves and still living brush and shrubbery. And this clearing is quite peaceful. The same kind of peaceful feeling that you get, and you see the eye opens up next to the tent and slowly revealing itself. I'm gonna send you guys a picture real quick and describe it. You see a creature that has multiple eyes as more appear, as wings float from the side of it.
Ooh.
8 wings that sprawl from the side of one center eye very fluffy, very furry, and on each of the wings are multiple eyes. Inside of your heads, you hear a voice that says, "What you seek is inside my old home."
Where's that?
You see that she turns to the side, kind of points at the hut or the tent, and floats and turns back over facing all of you.
I guess I'll have to wait outside. I'm a little big for this.
Maybe I should just like look around and see if the door is trapped or anything like that.
You would
What
see
do you
there's
guys
no
think?
you would see there's no door. It's really just an
Oh.
opening. This is like a straw wooden made hut, it looks like.
Got it. Okay.
You have stumbled upon my old home. Brave young adventurers, I wish no harm upon any of you. I only ask that you get what you need and you leave this cursed place. My job here is not done yet.
What's your job?
To find the cure.
Hmm.
So there is no cure?
The cure is mysterious.
Well, could you do anything about this? And he'll show the eye his arm.
It floats over to you. And it says, "You have been cursed with the illness. The creatures of this island, they infect any that approach and reside, soon to suffer a cruel fate and die and either turn undead or rot away into nothing. I am trying to stop this curse and stop this illness. Your illness has not spread as far as it could to kill you. I believe it is not too late for you. Inside my old home, you will find potions, items, and materials that you can use to craft your potion to stop the spread. But you must make haste before it is too late. However, I offer all of you this. The materials that I need to continue my craft and find a cure must remain. I wish one day to cure the entire island. A host, a singular, can be fixed as of now. However, I want this off the island completely, and for that to happen, my materials must stay. Take only what you need to cure yourself and leave. If you do other, you'll be forced to stay here with me."
That sounds very reasonable. What do you guys think?
I think that sounds great. And it sounds like there's a way to like unmysterious the cure. So I think it's good. And if we can cure you, then everything is good, right?
Right.
Brick raises his hands and goes, "Yeah, but like, what about, like the stuff, like the goods, like that kind of, those things, the stuff we came here for in the first place. Like, isn't that like why we're here?"
Brick, I told you, boy, you weren't even supposed to be here in the first place, okay? You got lucky being here. You were in a sack when we found you, carried by a giant thing of flesh.
I wasn't, but I am. I'm just saying, like, we came all, sir, Miss I person, float. Can we, like, take, like, just, like, one little smidgen of, like, something valuable with us back? No. You leave me my materials. You take what you need to cure your friend, and you leave, and you never come back. I will cure this island one day, but for that to happen, my materials, my charms, my trinkets, my ingredients must stay.
Well, how do we tell the difference?
My notes.
How do we know what we need and what we don't need?
My notes lie inside of the tent.
Hmm.
Simply read them, craft what you need, and be gone with you.
Please,
Wow.
Brick, Brody, come on.
Brody's saying,
just-
like, "Hey, I'm cool with whatever you guys are. I just don't want to die. Like, nobody can find that we came here." Brick is, like, nervously tapping his foot, like, "Oh my god, all this work and planning of years for nothing, all because Haroldson got bit."
Well, you know what? Sorry, Brick, but with all due respect, we all risked our lives here to come save you. I took on a golem, right? A golem?
Yeah, I was a flesh golem.
I took
Yeah.
on a flesh golem.
And
for
you
I
did
you,
know.
great,
Brick.
I
baby.
was there.
You did
I
great.
know. I was there. I saw it. I was tied up. It was horrifying.
So I think that you can do this for me.
Ugh. Well, it looks like if you're dead, I can't work with you anymore. So I guess fine. Just let me weep in my own misery and sorrow. He
You
sits
do
down
that.
and just kind of pouts. Saluni's guardian, which is what this creature is, floats back over to the tent. Says, "Head inside, take the notes, craft what you need, heal your friend, and leave."
Hmm.
Seems
Understood.
reasonable. Yeah. I kind of wanted some extra like spending money for like, I haven't gotten my nails done in a really long time.
Take what
but-
you need and leave, or you will be mine forever.
Hey, you don't need daddy's allowance anymore. You're a strong, independent woman. You gotta stand up
There's
straight.
no
all right?
need to be threatening now.
Okay, I think this might be getting out of
Did you
hand.
say that to the Deadwood Horror or
Yeah.
Saluni's guardian? Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
At least it was an initiative. I was
I
like, there we
know.
go. Fucking Rob.
Hey, I just said not to be threatening. That's all.
I know. I'm just playing around.
I didn't
a little bit.
attack. Jeez. A wisdom. Okay, so that's
Yes.
+4, so that is an 18.
18. For a brief second, Saluni's guardian floats you, and all the eyes and the wings in the center open up wide, and you see they glisten and sparkle, and it's almost just like so distracting you can't take your eyes off them, but you turn away real quick, and for a hot second you felt this immense sense of fear come over you, but you're able to break it off. Because I am offering you a choice. Do not disrespect me in the choice I'm giving you.
Understood. Understood. Could somebody else go investigate the tent? I would hate to ruin it.
Oh, I'm
With
going
my
to look for you.
size.
It's okay, baby. I'll go look for you.
Thanks, Grandma.
I'll head on over
Cee,
to the tent.
knowing that Granny Piddle has given terrible medical advice this entire time, follows very closely behind.
Harold will stand out with his arm in the air.
Is that thing sticking next to me or is it following them?
It kind of floats back over by the tent. It's too big. This thing is very big. It's like 8 feet tall. It's really big. Wings
Oh.
slapping out. It cannot go inside this tent. At least in this form. Looks around. Who all goes inside the tent?
I'll
Brody
stay
and-
outside.
Brody and Brick are staying outside. Sheev staying outside.
So
Cee
Cee,
Cee
you're
going in?
Granny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cee Cee and Granny go in. Cee Cee, Granny, you go in. This looks like a laboratory almost, makeshift. There's a wooden table made out of like tree bark and branches. But as you look around, you see that there are mixers, there are potions, there are all sorts of ingredients. However, as you almost are taken back as you see that there are gems, jewels, valuables, crystals, diamonds, an immeasurable amount of value inside of this tent. So much you would never have to work a day in your lives.
Oh no, it's so tempting.
You look at the table in front of you and you see that there is indeed a notepad. And there's some basic ingredients here for an individual cure. What Saluni is trying to craft is an overall cure for the entire island to mass spread, to cure the entire island to get rid of this disease completely. However, one individual can be cured with a singular potion. The ingredients lie ahead of you as you look all around, and it only takes a mere few. Certain leaves, certain mushrooms that are already here. Everything you need is within arm's reach to craft this potion. But the temptation, the crystals, the gold, the diamonds, the spell shards, the books, the texts. What would you two like to do?
Do it. Take it.
I'm gonna yell out, I found it! I found it!
That's great, Grandma.
And I'll reach.
What? Like treasures? Like rich stuff? Like good stuff?
No! I found the first love letter that Haroldson ever wrote to his first crush. It is just the most darling thing ever. It says, let me read it for you.
Grandma.
It says, Dear Jennifer, I saw you at the park today, and I wanted you to know you are very pretty. You remind me of a flower without all those sticky green leaves sticking out of you.
I'm allergic to those.
Okay.
Will you be mine? And then there's a square box that says no and a square box that says yes beside it. It was never filled out. He never sent it. God bless him.
Okay, Grandma, maybe another time we can share stories.
Just, sometimes you gotta be a lover, sometimes you gotta be a fighter. It's okay. And I'll put the letter back.
Cee Cee has already gone over and starting to try and like create the potion from the instructions in the book.
Okay. Very easily able to craft it. As an apicide, you're very used to different ingredients, making your own potions, your food, your herbs, your medicinal materials. And you do craft a small vial after a few minutes of some sort of like thick liquid, but it appears to be right via the instructions you made. As you hold the vial in your hand, you look around the room and see the endless amounts of treasures here. Piddle and Cee Cee, what do you do?
Were you able to make the potion for my dear boy?
Yeah, I think it should work. I mean, obviously, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 99.9999999% sure.
Okay, that was too many nines. But you're okay. So if you're confident, and Granny will lean out the tent for a second, looking out. How we gonna get the stuff?
Oh shit!
I mean. I'm a little bit surprised that your moral compass is a little more fucked up than mine. Plot twist of this entire story that we're in. I think we should leave the stuff because if we take it, I mean, listen, I understand what you're saying because I could get my nails done so good. I could get sparkles and like I could get my hair done and maybe even like hire somebody to just do that all for me like every day, which sounds pretty awesome. And I could just tell Daddy to take me off of his credit card and it would feel really good. But
I stopped listening a little while ago. What I'm saying is there's an old saying, child. Hear me out. There's a saying that says, if you live fast, you die young. Now, I know the answer. That's a question, girl. How you live fast and die old is money. You get paid. You think I've been doing this all my life so I can just sit around in a mobile scooter?
I mean, listen, I don't have a lot of options here. I could take something and then go into the ethereal plane and then try and leave that way. And I'm not sure if that would work though. I still might be caught and then I'll be in the ethereal plane. But other than that, like we're just going to walk out with these things.
How much can you take into this ethereal plane with you? You're good. You just be good. Keep your arm up, child. You're good. How much can you bring into the ethereal plane with you?
How about we heal our friend first?
Sheev is outside.
Sheev, you are not here right now. Trying to have a conversation, woman to woman here.
Sorry, I'm just double checking the spell. I would assume it's just like anything that I have on me would come with me, but okay. I can't take anyone with me.
That's fine. Here's what I need you to do.
This is so bad. You're so bad.
I need you to take.
Come on, guys. Do something.
I need you to take my granny fanny pack and put as much stuff in it as possible.
The creepy eye thing is going to know.
Don't worry, child. Mama, no. I'll take care of it.
This is weak even for Cee Cee. Mama, no. That's it. That's all I get.
Mama knows. Don't you worry, child. Just put some of the treasure in the bag, and then go disappear to your thing.
And then, okay, maybe if I cast Pass Without a Trace on myself,
All right.
I don't even know if it's going to work. And then I use my etherealness feat, sure. And then you just won't see me until we get back because I'll be traveling along with you in the ethereal plane.
I think that's a great idea, baby.
But here's the thing, Nana. If we do this and it goes wrong, we like all die.
Listen, I lived a long time, okay?
I'm ready to die. I'm old.
I've seen a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, you know what best things that there are for looking at? Is gold things.
Do you even care about your son? I mean, grandson?
Of course I care about my grandson. That's why you give me the potion, and I'll give you the bag. You fill it up, and then we get out of here.
We're all gonna die, man.
No.
What are you doing?
Don't you worry about it, baby.
Come on.
Don't you worry about it.
All right. I mean, okay, but here's the thing. Like, if I do this, then I definitely get enough to make sure that like I don't have to worry about like my hair and makeup for a very long time.
Yeah, listen. I love you like my own.
Yeah, you would be able to determine by the amount of like just the rarity of the jewels and gems and materials that are in here. It's enough for like 20 retirements.
Okay.
Cee Cee, listen.
Stupid.
I love you like my own. And you can do this. You're not even on this plane anymore. You can just disappear. Poof. What are you gonna worry about?
What if, hear me out, last thing, and if you have a great argument for it, then fine, we'll use your granny fanny thing and I'll get out of here. But here's the thing. What if we load the second that we load up your granny fanny pack, what if the eye thing knows as soon as we touch things?
Taking you so long?
We're making the potion. It's you have strange handwriting for a feather eye.
So?
What'd you say, Trav?
Oh my god. Fuck, dude. I forget. I was saying.
So okay, it's fine then. We'll go with the plan. You take the bag, you fill it up, and then you disappear. And it's okay.
What if it knows as soon as I touch something that isn't part for the potion?
You got all of us.
Okay, fine. I guess it's fine. So here's the potion for Haroldson.
Hey.
I hate you. Well, so what are we putting in your granny fanny thing?
What do you think is worth the most, baby?
I don't know. So she will cast Pass Without a Trace on herself.
You could probably determine like what's worth the most value you could fit in a pack in here. It's a very hefty amount of gold equivalents.
Okay. So yeah, Cee Cee will cast Pass Without a Trace on herself out of sheer paranoia. And then I guess load up the granny fanny.
As she's loading up the granny fanny, I'm gonna yell out, "Help! Help! The annoying valley girl keeps filling up my bag. She stole it from me. I'm just trying to make my potion for my grandson."
Oh my god.
Kiki, how could you?
Saluti's guardian instantly.
Oh my god. She's
looks
casting
in the center of this hole where the tent is and goes, "What are you doing?"
She's over there. Look at her. She's just filling up that bag.
Cee Cee will use her etherealness and step into the ethereal plane.
So Dave, I'm going to send you a screenshot of an ability that this creature has.
Okay.
And I want you to read it out loud for me. I sent it in the Discord chat.
Oh god, I'm terrified.
Divine awareness. Selena's guardian knows if it hears a lie.
Lied to me. I offered you a way out. You see all the eyes turn red. Cee Cee, you're in the ethereal plane, right?
Yeah.
With the bag?
Yeah. She panicked and just hopped into the
Just gone. Instantly. But without a beat, Looney's Guardian is going to roll an attack and we'll roll for initiative against Granny Piddle. You see all the eyes turn red.
Please, no, you have to believe me. Yeah, I'm just doing this with my grandson.
Grandma.
And you see all of you from outside the tent, see this, the Deadwood, Looney's Guardian floats in front of the tavern, or sorry, in front of the tent, shoots beams of necrotic energy out. Does a 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
You see
Damn, Grandma.
radiant and necrotic eye beams hit the ground in front of you as you back up real quick in your wheelchair. Everybody roll for initiative and play the chase music.
Oh
my God.
Damn it, Dave.
It's not
All
my
right.
fault.
What were you trying
It
to
is.
accomplish?
So just to be clear, I can see everything that's happening
Yes.
on the other plane.
You 100% saw this.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be nearby in the other plane of existence.
With the millions worth of gold and materials.
Damn it.
Yes. I'm gonna stay near.
Totally
here's
thought I was
here's
gonna
the
get
thing.
away with
Cece's
this.
gonna stay near Granny Piddle because because Granny Piddle has the cure for
Yes.
Haroldson.
Yeah, she does. And he's being attacked, or she's being attacked right now by the Guardian. All right, let's get those initiative rolls.
All right.
We should have just attacked when we first got there.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were just gonna get the potion and leave and have a peaceful exit. And Piddle's like, but I
Yeah.
want to be rich.
Yeah. What the hell?
Unbelievable, Grandma.
All right,
I'm not
Granny
opposed to this line of action. I mean,
Piddle, what did you get for initiative?
That is going to be a solid 10 for me.
What did Haroldson get?
Also a 10.
Who has the higher dex between the two of you?
My dex is -1.
what?
Ooh.
Please tell me Granny Piddle has a higher dex in her wheelchair.
Sorry, then what?
What's your dex modifier?
+3.
Granny Piddle is more agile than Haroldson. Sheev, what'd you get?
Oh, I got an 11.
11. Cee Cee, what'd you get?
17.
17. I'm gonna roll for Brody and Brick.
Oh gosh.
Okay. And the Looney's Guardian gets a... Okay. Looney's Guardian is up first with a 17 on initiative. Echoing out and bellowing goes, give me my precious gems back! And is gonna shoot you again with the Deadwood Eye Beam. Does a 19 hit.
19 absolutely hits.
Okay. You get blasted with necrotic damage for... You take 22 necrotic damage. You all see from outside this tent this floating winged horror just shooting beams inside of this tent.
Ah, my diabetes.
Cee Cee, you are up. You are in the ethereal plane.
Fuck. Cee Cee will just not do anything because she doesn't want to break. She doesn't want to drop the spell yet, so she's just gonna keep an eye out and
Just
sort of
holding.
stay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna follow Granny Piddle.
Okay. Next up is She. What would you like to do? You stand about 20 feet away from Looney's Guardian, shooting fucking beams into the tent.
Oh, excellent.
Chief, help me! Everything gone crazy. I don't know what's happening.
Bonus action, ignite my weapon. And for my spell, I have a 5th level spell slot here, so I will cast Still Wind Strike, and I will just point it forward and just launch it, like up to 30 feet, and like spin and just attack it with my blade.
Darth City is spin. Go ahead and roll to hit.
8. So that's an 11 plus 8, so 19.
That hits.
And so this would be 28 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god. You in the back of this guardian who is Looney's guardian. Radiant damage explodes out. You said 29?
28.
28. Okay.
And then I can teleport. And it will allow me to teleport just 5 feet away from it.
Yeah, you back off. You see when you back off that the eye, it's still facing the tent, but eyes open up in the back of the wings and just look at you and go, "You dare to attack me and lie to me? All of you shall be here forever."
Oh, I never lied, but I do want your stuff.
Fuck you, man.
Be my guest.
Next
You
up is
can try.
Brody. Brody is gonna be like, oh, I guess it's going down. Hey, Brick, we're gonna get those treasures after all. Rushes forward. There's a lunging attack. 2 swings at Looney's guardian. Misses with a 9. Hits with a 13. It's gonna swing down for 7 slashing damage as Brody slashes down on the guardian. Next up, oops, boop boop, bam, bada bop, pow. Piddle, you are up. This thing is about 10 feet away from you, just in the entrance, floating up and down. You dare lie to me? I trusted you.
I didn't lie. I'm just trying to save my grandson.
You said that she stole it from you, you liar.
Listen. And I'll just turn and try and run away.
You real quick put your wheelchair in an overdrive, like underneath one of the wings out of the tent. What's your speed? You taking like a dash?
Yeah, I'll take the dash action.
Okay.
And yell, help! Help! I'm a
Sluna's
tired old
guardian
lady and this
does-
winged ass trying to attack me.
Looney's guardian does not have melee attacks, so it is not going to get an opportunity attack on you. So you just go past 50 feet, right? Or 80 feet? The dash?
80 feet, yeah.
Yeah, you guys see Hot Wheel style goes past.
I can explains.
Haroldson, you are up.
Carlton's gonna be like, "Is it true, Grandma? Did you betray me?" And then he's gonna run up to the monster because I guess we're doing this. And I'm gonna go for a stunning strike.
Okay.
That's gonna be an 11 on the first.
That it misses.
Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna go for it again. That's gonna be a nat 1.
Oh my god. The worst of days, your arm is in so much pain, you completely whiff.
Okay, and I will use my bonus action and a key point for flurry of blows. 13 to hit. Yes.
That hits.
Yay!
This is the most upbeat attack music I've ever heard.
Oh yeah,
Give me
absolutely.
6 points bludgeoning, and then the last one will be 12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So it's
Nice.
gonna be 6 plus 5 for 11 points bludgeoning.
Ooh, okay. All right. Is that your turn?
I'll go. I'll cry a little bit.
Okay.
God damn it, Harold, stop hitting. Come this way.
Last up is gonna be Brick. Brick's gonna be like, all right, I guess we're back in the game as it is. Oh fuck my arm. He's gonna take a shot with disadvantage because he's still got exhaustion, but he's still gonna try to shoot. Brick hits. Despite the exhaustion, he is adamant and wants this treasure. Shoots Looney's guardian for 7 piercing damage.
Nice.
End of initiative order. The layer action happens. The
Oh,
island
no.
layer action happens. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. There's Piddle, there's Haroldson, there's Cee Cee, there's Sheev, there's Brick, and there's Brody. I'm gonna roll a d6 first. 1. Piddle. I lied. You are 80 feet away, so it cannot happen to you because you dashed out of there.
Oh, boo!
I'm gonna re-roll that.
I
so
didn't live this
5.
long for nothing.
I'm gonna re-roll if it's a 6. 1 is Haroldson, 2 is Cee Cee, 3 is Sheev, 4 and 5 is Brick and Brody. 6 is a re-roll. 1, 2, 3, Sheev. As you stab into it with the sword, looking at it, all the eyes open up in the back of it. You see that the eye that was in the front now goes to the back as the legs and the wings all kind of like flip and turn reverse around. Roll me a con saving throw.
Is this a spell?
No.
Damn.
It is using a petrifying gaze on you.
Ew.
Ew. Rubbing off on you.
Okay, 18's not bad. 18 plus 4.
You're good.
Okay.
You feel yourself freeze in place, and then you close your eyes and avert them away from Saluni's eyes, and you look again as the petrifying gaze has no effect. Top of the order, Saluni's guardian is up, looks around, very infuriated. I'm going to roll another d6. Actually, I lied. I'm going to roll a d8. I'm going to reroll on an 8. A 1 and 2 is going to be Piddle because she is pissed at Piddle.
What did I do?
You lied.
Lied.
That
3,
sounds
however, Haroldson, you punched the eye guardian. You see a couple of the eyes open up and go, "You are already cursed and doomed to be here. I shall make this painless and easy for you." As she shoots the eye beams at you. 16 to hit.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Or
I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
15. 24. 29 necrotic damage.
Are you down?
Close.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Bring back my treasures and leave this place.
You guys, can you give back the treasures,
Cee,
please?
You're in the ethereal plane. You see that this thing is shooting eye beams, trying to cast petrifying gaze. You see that Haroldson gets blasted, having the worst day of his life. What would you like to do as you were sitting in this ethereal plane with all the goodies?
I wouldn't blame you if you ran.
I know. Fuck. So okay, but I can't see Haroldson right now because I was.
I imagine you probably could. You said you were following Piddle for the most part. I imagine you kind of made your way to the door. The Guardian's right outside the door. Haroldson was right there.
Okay.
You pretty much see everything that's going on right now.
All right. And Granny Piddle left holding the potion for Haroldson.
Yeah, just zoomed 80 feet out.
Okay. All right.
Like dust behind the wheels and shit.
Exactly. That's how I imagine it. Burn out a little bit inside the tent.
This is horrible. All right. She will drop the etherealness spell and appear right next to Haroldson. She'll walk in the ethereal plane and then appear next to Haroldson. Actually, I don't know if that counts as a whole action to drop it.
Drop concentration. Is it a spell, right?
It's not a concentration spell, but it just says when the spell ends, you immediately if you occupy the same spot.
Yeah, you can. I'll just say you can drop concentration as a free action.
Okay. All right. So I appear.
You stop thinking for a second.
I have the jewels or whatever, and I will just throw Grandma Fanny's pack at the eye thing and say, "Here, you can have them. I didn't want them anyway. I just got kind of scared, okay? Like, it was totally Granny Piddle. If you could just let us go, we're just going now. I'm terrified of you." And then
what are you doing?
I sense honesty in this one. You are scared. You did not want to do this.
No.
You were tempted.
Yeah.
But ultimately wanted to make the right decision. However, that motherfucker! As the eyes look over at Granny Piddle.
Don't like that language.
Cee, anything else?
Yeah, Cee Cee will use her action to cast Cure Wounds. Let's do at the second level on Haroldson.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18.
Healed up for 18.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice.
Next up, Sheev, what would you like to do? The bag hits the Saluni's Guardian, falls, on the ground about 10 feet from you because you backed up 5.
Excellent. As much as I want to grab it and just go myself, I'm here for fun too. All right, so bonus action, I'm going to activate my Blade Song. And for my action, I will hold my sword in front of me, close my eyes, and then 3 other me's appear right next to me as I cast Mirror Image.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, besides movement, nope.
Okay. That is your turn. Brody's gonna go. He looks around. He sees the bag hit the ground and goes, there's a lot in there, isn't there? Brick, Piddle, what do I do? Grab it.
Oh,
What does Piddle say?
Okay. Who's in melee range with
The Guardian?
Guardian right now?
I'm
Brody,
pretty much 5 feet away.
Haroldson, Cee Cee, and pretty much Sheev. Everybody for the most part except for you and Brick.
Brick,
Yeah,
I got an idea.
I'm listening. I like this idea. We're gonna be rich and retire.
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I hate you.
I hate you so much. Oh my god.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I'll get Brody's.
18.
Brody got a 12. And the Saluni's Guardian said wisdom.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
18.
As you suddenly see a bright bunch of lights explode in a 30-foot cube around you, the colors begin to change, flashing on and off in a rhythmic pattern. Seems that Brody and the Guardian have succumbed to the charm of hypnotic pattern, while everyone else has not. And I'll yell out, "Nobody touch it!"
Touch what?
The
Guardian?
Guardian. Don't touch the Guardian.
Oh.
Because it can't move and it's incapacitated.
For how long, Grandma?
We don't
doesn't
have a
seem
lot of
ethical.
time, baby. Grab what you can and let's go!
1 second.
Ooh.
He's seen a legendary. Or,
No.
no.
Uh-oh.
Who would like to read?
Because it can't be paralyzed.
Damn it!
Brody goes, I'm seeing sounds and
Blind,
hearing
charmed,
colors.
Stunned.
You dare try to use magic against me.
Damn it!
Very well, then.
Can we touch it now?
Yeah! Touch it and run! Touch it and run! Just run!
Harold, you are up.
Haroldsson's gonna be like, Grandma, what's going on? You're being real shady. And then he's going to, I'm gonna go for those stunning strikes again, man. Okay, let's see. See if Harold's day can improve. That is going to be
Can't be stunned. Just read it. Can't be
24
stunned.
to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, it can't be stunned?
Can't be stunned.
I gave you guys a freebie.
Yeah.
Okay,
So don't
Wow.
even waste them.
whatever.
Use it for like extra attack or defense.
Too late. That's 1 key point, so I guess it passes.
I'm not gonna make you burn
Okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah, I'm not
okay.
gonna be an ass. Yeah.
So then that is gonna be 6 points bludgeoning. I'll
Okay.
go to hit again.
Okay.
That is 19 to hit.
That hits.
That's gonna be another 4 points
Okay.
bludgeoning.
See, feathers
I
are starting to fall off of the Deadwood Horror. Sorry, the Saluni's Guardian.
I'll use a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's gonna be 13 to hit.
That hits.
That's gonna be another 7 points bludgeoning, and then the
Oh.
last one, 15 or 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that is gonna be 6 points bludgeoning.
Let's go.
Beats the ever-living shits out of Looney's guardian. You see that some of the eyes begin to close with the force of the punches. Black eyes, feathers falling out, floats staggering up and down, trying to avoid the flurry of blows, but can simply not avoid them all.
The whole time he's like, I'm so sorry. And just kidding.
You're doing great, baby.
Next up is Brick. Brick looks at you, Piddle, and goes, should I grab the bag?
Grab the bag.
Brick runs over. He just goes, he's gonna take a full dash action, run over, scoop the bag, be like, hey, sorry, you ugly, hairy fuck. And he just starts running back to Piddle. So 25 there, 25 back. All right. Out of initiative order, Petrifying Gaze. I'm gonna roll the D6. 1, 2, 3. Sheev, again, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, isn't it like an actual attack towards me?
This is
Because there's 4 of me now.
Oh my god, there is.
So I'll roll my. Hold
on. There's 4, right? There's 4, right?
Yep.
I will say, okay, I'm gonna roll a D4. One is gonna be actually you. This is just pure luck. She's gonna stare at one of the 4.
Okay, because it says I have to roll a D20, and if I get a 6 or higher, then it automatically goes after one of my duplicates.
Do that. Yeah, do that. Okay, cool.
And I didn't. I rolled a 2.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
Well, it's still gonna roll randomly. Doesn't know which
right.
one. I'm gonna say a 1 is you. A 2, 3, 4 is one of the random ones.
Okay.
You see that for a hot second, the eyes beam directly at you, and it squints eyes and looks directly to your right and tries a petrifying gaze, one of the mirror images, and just nothing happens because it's not a corporeal figure.
Nice.
Top of the order, the Guardian is up. She looks around, angry and infuriated. Brick has the materials. She goes, no, you don't.
Oh,
She
he
hits
was
Brick.
down on health too. Guys, I might have just killed
Yeah,
Brick.
he's got like 2
I
points.
might have
of
just accidentally killed
exhaustion.
Brick. Sorry, chat.
Brick takes 19 necrotic damage. Blah! Hits the ground. Piddle, you turn, you see as Brick hits the ground, the bag of gems and jewels flies out of his hands and lands directly in front of you as he's 50 feet back from you. Next up, Cee Cee.
This is the worst. Nana, what the hell? And Cee Cee will, I guess, actually, just out of curiosity, can she, because she has a spell for like aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undeads.
Uh-huh.
Does this thing seem like one of those to her?
Definitely seems like celestial.
Okay, she'll wait. She will. That's good to know, though. She will take her last fire arrows. She'll touch she'll grab the arrows, and behind she'll touch 2 of them. She'll cast flame arrows, and she will shoot them both at the celestial.
Okay, roll to hit.
First one is a 16.
That hits.
Oh, nice. And then next one is a 22.
That also hits.
Okay. So 4. So 8 plus. So the first one is 8 points of regular damage.
Okay.
And nice. 6 points of fire damage.
Oh.
The second one is 9 points of regular damage.
Okay.
And 4 points of fire damage.
Oh. So Looney's Guardian ignites in flames, batting its wings, trying to get the flames out. You see more of the eyes. It takes more damage, begins to close more and more. Feathers falling out, revealing just like bony structure underneath of whatever this creature is. However, next up is going to be Sheev.
Steve. Now that I have all my nice little images here, I am going to cast my last 5th level spell. I'm going to do Steel Wind Strike again, and all of my guys are going to look like they're all attacking at one time.
Okay.
So plus 8, so that would be a 14.
The hits.
Yeah. Nice. 43 points.
Oh, shit.
Sheev.
Oh,
Finish Looney's Guardian.
Nice.
Did it.
So as I cast my file spell, all four of my clones and everybody just basically pour right through it and exit on the other side of it using my saber, or not. Sorry, copyright. My sunblade right through.
Stand anime
through the
style.
eyeball and out the other side, and then just give a nice little heroic pose, like
Slicing, dicing, feathers fly in the air, flames ignite and radiant damage explodes from Saluni's Guardian. A wave of energy shoots across the island as this creature that was here for so long, protecting, defending, trying to cure, falls.
But it was rich.
So sorry, Brandon. Like, you don't need to make this canon in your world.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's happened.
Rentooki Island 2, Electric Boogaloo, Revenge of Saluni's Guardian explodes. Energy wave shoots across the island. But as it dies, you see this area of liveliness, the greenery slowly also begins to fade and crumble. However, you all quickly rush together. You get Brick and pick him up. You grab the bag of jewels and the gems, and probably
Make sure we
whatever
grab
else you can.
everything now.
Yeah, you grab everything you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Swiftly, quickly, as you can tell, something's happening on the island. You hear the roar sound of the Rent Spooky as they know that something is wrong. Begin to rush in on you. However, with your quick paced movements, your agile abilities, you rush back to the boats, sliding, weaving, dodging, dipping, diving out of the way of any creature that comes your way. You hop in the boat. Brody fires up the Rentooki speeder. Flying away as the moonlight is settling down once more, as morning is coming soon. The sun rising from the opposite side of the coast. Haroldson, you look at your arm and you see that the spread is spreading more. However, you have the potion and you take it. And in a mere matter of minutes, the infection dies down. Brody looks around at the rest of the teammates in the party and says, all right, everybody, we made it out of there alive and just fine. Now, the real question is, back to the Rentooki Island? Or do we take this boat into the sweet sunset and find a new home and retire forever?
We're going to the realm of America, baby. Let's go to Vegas.
To the realm of America!
To the realm of America.
Vegas we go!
USA! USA! USA!
I fireball the boat.
Oh, God.
Whipping past Rentooki Island, you see plenty of Shupper, Rentooki, and Abasai stand on the shore, very curious in what's going on, confused as you ride into the sunset and head to the realm of America. Viva Las Vegas, here we come. Let's blow all of our money. So we ultimately have to go back to Rentooki Island adventure again once we gamble till we're broke.
Exactly.
And that's where we're ending the one shot.
Wow.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Brandon.
Brandon, that was so much fun, buddy.
Viva Las Vegas or something.
I'm sure that's exactly how you planned with it going.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting you, honestly, to take the gems because it's the entire point at the end. It was like temptation, like, okay, you're just gonna heal the friend and leave, and the real prize and the real heist is saving a friend's life and getting Brick back.
Yeah,
Or
Dave.
That's not real
both.
prize.
We did both. What do you mean?
Both.
It was a win-win-win situation.
Yes.
Oh
Thank you
my
guys so
God.
much for having me do this. It was so much fun. It's always a blast hanging out with all of you and doing something new and running something a little extended because I usually don't do one shots this long. So it was nice to do a longer one and be able to breathe a little bit.
Just
and
let
get
it all
and
out, baby.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
let it all out.
Nice. I'm vibing to this music right now. It's great.
Right?
Brandon, thank you so much for joining us. It was absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to have you back again, my friend. Tell the people where they can find you in case they don't know.
Everybody, you can find us over at the Cantrip Cast, which is the Cantrip Cast everywhere on YouTube, youtube.com/thecantripcast, twitch.tv/thecantripcast. You can find me on TikTok at BrandonTheDM. And I think that's really what we got. And we have our amazing community Discord, which is very similar to the Careful Cantrips because they have similar names. We're all friends. We all cast cantrips, and we're all a bunch of degenerates that just love playing D&D.
Yep, as proven here tonight. Well, thank you so much. Once again, we are going to give 1 minute to the chat to go ahead and hit ! roll to make sure that you are entered into the giveaway for the evening. I gotta say, Granny Piddle was definitely one of my favorite characters of all time. It was the
Granny
first
Piddle.
time I was able to screw with the players and not be the DM. It was fantastic.
I didn't think that Piddle was going to do that. That was
like,
like,
Piddle is
"Ah,
full
I'm
of
gonna take
surprises.
everything."
Let me tell you, Piddle
I
is
can't believe you
full.
sold out Cee Cee when you did it. I was like, oh.
I didn't
I
sell her
know.
out. Come on.
That was funny.
She still got the cure.
I do want to talk since we're giving people a chance. Oh my gosh, Crush Burn too. Thank you for all the
Aw.
gifted subs. It's so
Thank
nice.
you kindly, sir. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Brandon is. I was gonna say we don't deserve it, but Brandon's here tonight, and he definitely deserves it. I wanted to talk about next week because it is our summer of one-shot series. We are going to be making an announcement about Campaign 2 soon, so stay tuned. But next week, we have none other than Robert Hartley coming in to DM another one-shot. And it looks like our players will be none other than your favorite Bobby, Jess, and myself, but another fun person, Dead Aussie Gamer. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be lots of fun.
We're just
So
having a
same
party.
time, yeah, same time, same place, 8 p.m. EST next Tuesday. Okay, I feel like we can do the giveaway now.
Fantastic. Let's go ahead and close up the entries. And a quick drum roll, please. Why isn't it hitting the thing? Hold on. Did I do this wrong?
Longest drum roll.
All right. And I don't know why it's not showing on screen, but the winner of tonight's giveaway is none other than 12 Dog Boy. Congratulations, 12 Dog Boy. You are the winner of your very own t-shirt from the lovely Mithril Armory. If you're not already in our Discord, reach out to us there. Alternatively, just reach out to us on Twitch. Or I'll just talk to Brendan because you seem to know each other. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for the evening. It has been an absolute blast. We are going to do a quick raid into our friends over at Art House Studios. Amazing group. They were in here earlier today. And as always, guys, thank you so much. Love all your faces.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for having me again. It was a blast.
You were awesome.
Thanks for
Thank you.
coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Brendan, do you want to do the outro?
What's the outro? How do I do the how do I outro? Do I just say whatever
You
and
say-
just do?
Be careful out there. You can trip.
Oh, I'm so pissed that we didn't. God damn it! Be careful out there, everybody. You can trip.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week. Love all your faces. And be good to one another. Love you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.